All right, we had to try this again.
No,
It looked like it worked, but just to be sure.
it's working.
Yeah, I know it's working now. I can see it in the corner, but I don't know. From my other page, it looked like it was live, but then I don't know. But anyway, if this is your first time joining us, I would like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi So 100, or the former Comer Walker, if you know.
Stop lying to me, hoes.
I know, right? I don't know, man. I think she may or may not make a 2025 return. But even if she does, it's going to be an anonymous thing. Like
You're taking off for the holidays.
Yeah, man, I'm on hiatus, man. Hiatus. I would like to properly introduce my co-host as
Bro,
well.
why she keep doing you like that?
What?
Like she looked like she didn't want to go. She literally did that before she started getting ready to introduce you. And then she didn't even want to introduce you at all last week.
No, I didn't know how to do it because he be like, "Oh, I ain't Heartbreak Fresh," but then he come in here, advertising and shit. And Sweetest Day was coming up, so
I was just
didn't
wearing
know.
red.
I mean, she do got a point, bro.
I was wearing red. It was red. It was red.
So I don't want you on air bogus. So no,
Ugh.
there you go.
Yeah, get the Coke line off your nose.
Well, honestly, I couldn't tell if it was a booger or Dorito crumb because it kind of looked like a crumb, which is even more hilarious.
Coke. It's Coke.
I gave the new definition to inhaling food. But we got
Shout out to my
the
second least
new
favorite,
Mr. Bitches.
Mr. Cokehead.
Heartbreak Fresh, regardless of what he says.
Mr. Cokehead.
And of course, the man behind the magic, Mr. Tone Deaf. He is in charge of the wonderful intro that you guys see every week, as well as all of the visuals that go on the screen throughout the episode.
Nikki here early today.
I know, right?
She must be off work.
Look.
It's one.
Hey, look.
Is he really? I don't think he is.
I mean, not really.
I just think
you do what kids do.
Right. I just think she.
think that shit back.
Hold
She's
on,
just
where-
not ready.
Okay, so are those some different Werthers or they just upgraded their packaging?
No, they're just chew.
Oh, okay.
They're hard candy.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
got the ones with the jelly in the inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
I
brought
knew
them
it.
like almost a year ago.
Wow.
Still slap.
Like they've been here for a minute.
Now, on my way to the studio after I picked up one, like I really wanted to give a shout out because I love a self-aware pedestrian. Like I hate driving. I hate the fuck out of pedestrians.
Damn.
But self-aware pedestrians, they get all of my respect. So
Oh, why you
tip
so
the hat to y'all.
angry at
No,
pedestrians?
no, like a self-aware pedestrian, they know, like, man, I'm too fat, slow, or old to even try to make it. So I'm just gonna wave you on because I don't want you waiting on me.
Okay, respect.
Those are the pedestrians that I fuck with.
So like those old white folks in the walker who know you're not gonna make this light,
Yeah.
but
It's
you still
like
trying to go.
it's like
Fuck them.
you saw them orange numbers pop up and say you got 9 seconds to make it across this intersection.
You're not gonna.
And
do
you
it.
know that them knocked ass, big, thick ass knees is not gonna make it from this corner to the next corner before that 9 seconds is up.
Not at
So
all.
now I have to sit here and wait on your out of breath ass to maneuver in front of my vehicle because it's illegal to hit you.
Is it? Or is it illegal to get caught that you hit them?
Or you got them old motherfuckers and they punk ass osteoporosis that take they brittle ass bones and want to sit up here and shuffle. You know that little shuffle that they do and shit going all slow. You knew that you wasn't gonna make it, and now you holding up traffic.
It's a bunch of them over by my house too.
Like if I know that I'm not in the mood to run today, or at least do a light jog. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta go fucking full sprint,
Right.
but you can do like a little light jog and shit to get the fuck out the way. So yes, shout out to all of the self-aware pedestrians that get the fuck out of the way, or they just don't even bother to cross until they know that it's clear.
Telling people that they got osteoporosis is crazy. I don't even know if that's how you say the word, but that sounds like some ill shit to have.
So or horrible.
Yeah, it's them old raggedy ass bones and shit.
See,
Motherfuckers just look brittle.
thank you. She just out here just being bogus before 9 p.m. on a Sunday.
Nah, man, because that shit is annoying. And it's always when you got somewhere to be and shit.
That's gonna be part of your hell. You're gonna have to be somewhere in hell,
Traffic.
and every 5 steps, it's a slow walking old person that's built like a tank, so you can't even hit them, or else you'll fuck up your car.
They could be like, we have never, ever in history had a motherfucker come down here and put paws on the devil like this. I will go down there and run. If you make me sit here and I have to sit in traffic,
That's your
and
that's your
that's
hell.
my personal hell,
That's your personal hell.
I'm putting hands
Sitting-
and feet on
sitting in
whoever is
traffic.
in fucking charge.
And the crazy part, at the end of the road is dick. So you have to sit in traffic to go get
you don't got the
dick.
comments up, right? Hey. Yeah, but I can't stand that shit. Like it makes me so mad. Like if you know that you're not gonna make it, why even step across the curb? I could see if you like halfway already when it changed. That's understandable because you don't have a clue when the light is actually gonna change on you, especially if somebody else, crossing and they pushing the button.
At the moment when I stepped out here, I had the right of way.
And you gonna let me
That was
finish.
not my right anymore just because I'm in the middle of the street.
No,
Like,
You
but
gotta let me
No,
finish.
but that's what I'm saying. If you have already made your way and it changes, that's different. These are motherfuckers who already see the countdown going and the fucking hand is up there saying, nah, bitch, it ain't time yet. And they will still step off. And then when the light changes, they want to take their fucking time. I hate that shit. I wish it wasn't illegal.
this is illegal when you get caught.
But I
That's
would
what I just said too. Not that it's illegal to hit them; it's illegal to get caught.
listen. I would have so many motherfuckers as hood ornaments. It's not even funny. And we just talked about last week how I don't mind hitting people with cars.
You got to line the front end of your car with teddy bears, so you don't have any evidence.
Damn.
They gonna think she hit children.
No. I'm like, it's a memorial.
Yeah,
So who?
whoever she
They don't gotta
hit.
know who.
You add a new bear every time you hit one.
Yeah. And then you just swap them out because the DNA evidence soak into the teddy bears.
Yeah.
So you
So-
just get rid of them.
So just buy a bunch of Care Bears and line them across the front. They'll be like, "Oh, that's cool. She has all the Care Bears," not realizing they really just bumpers.
You
They go like, ma'am, why do you have all of these Build-A-Bears taped to the front of your car? I'm like, it's one for every abortion I had, honoring my children. Hey, at least you didn't have to take your glasses off and throw them today. And we less than 10 minutes in. She said it's gonna be blood and DNA on the bear. I said you gotta swap the bears out. It's soak all that up, nigga. You just get rid of
Where are my glasses?
it.
It's gonna be a long ride home without them.
Well, today is
Do we gotta go through with this now? Still?
I don't know what to do after this.
what? I don't understand the problem.
You're a sick nigga.
Sick.
You, Diddy, and the nigga that he know who said put the drugs in the baby oil. All three of y'all need to be.
Like they was
somewhere.
drugging the baby oil,
Yeah.
so they was absorbing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. See,
Yeah.
I
You didn't watch the episode of the Death Fresh show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
folks putting the
You
date
put
rape in
you put the
baby
date rape
oil.
drug in the baby oil. That's why they had so many
Cold-blooded.
bottles of them.
Cold blooded. These niggas.
that's
wild.
wild.
So while the bitches are out here worried about something being in their drink, but you letting this nigga give you a massage.
He really-
Hey, Aziza, long time no see.
She said I actually woke up on a Sunday.
He rubbing you the fuck down.
Yeah, he's
GHB.
putting it all in your skin, and because it's on your skin, it's absorbing right away.
That's wild. So you out here trying to be glistening and shit because you don't want to be ashy in front of the bitches, and that's crazy.
And taking consideration 9 times 10 because it's a freak off, they got that shit in the spray bottle, so they just spraying date rape right on you.
Yeah, I really haven't been
Ain't
following.
gonna lie. It's wrong as fuck.
Diabolical, my guy.
Very smart.
Very ingenious, but yet
Yeah,
very
I mean-
diabolical.
Very Yo, it's usually a sick nigga that just know how to do some wild shit.
I mean, it could be
I
two
mean,
things.
two things can be true at
But
once.
so
How
you
many
ain't
times
lying.
have we watched cartoons and they refer to a nigga as an evil genius?
That's fact.
That's what it is. That's an evil.
But
That's
like that's some shit you see on like TV.
he is on TV.
Tony, you know what I mean.
But no, what I'm
Somebody
saying.
where that into a script.
Right, but where do you
But where
think
do
they
you
get this shit
idea
from? Like to this day, you
No.
can't tell me that all of these like sci-fi and like alien movies and shit.
Somebody
I-
know something?
Somebody knows something. I feel like they use us as like a focus group to see how we would react if they were to really tell us the truth.
Yeah.
I don't feel like niggas just be coming up with this shit.
They put it in the movie first. They see we accept it and we think it's true, and then they be like, "Well, you know what? 20 years ago, we found this out."
I
It was
feel like
oh,
I feel like everything is based on something that they know.
based on a true event.
They've been trying to predict the end of the world in all type of fucking movies.
They look
Because
I'm
we've
telling
done
you.
it before.
They tried to get us out of here in 2020.
This is not the first time we've died, bruh. That's why everybody's confused about this Berenstain Bear shit right now.
No. Is that on the docket?
No,
What they're doing to the Berenstain Bears?
how they spell it.
How they spell it. Okay, my bad. The Lost Shazam tape. That help you
Oh,
out?
so what? Did we just having a Mandela effect with the Berenstain Bears?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was one of the main ones they always used to bring up.
Hey, didn't they have
How do
where
you
the,
spell it?
I don't even care no more.
didn't they try to say that she didn't always have on the bonnet? Because that's a fucking
Yeah,
lie.
they didn't have on the bonnet.
Yeah, no, she always had.
Always
that
had on the
fucking
bonnet.
headdress
Fruit of
on.
Loops used to have a cornucopia. They said they never had it.
No, they had that.
I know they had that. I remember
Yeah, 'cause-
seeing that.
Because we did an episode on that,
Yeah.
like the Mandela effect shit, and that
Yeah.
was definitely she went down that whole rabbit hole,
Yeah.
and she was smart though, because she was like, "I'm gonna print it like this, so either y'all gonna have to let me make money off of it, or y'all gonna have to sue me for copyright infringement and admit that this shit existed."
She got a point.
Chess, not checkers.
She got a point there.
Somebody
Now
say,
she-
yo.
She
Relax. You doing too much.
She definitely got a cease and desist in India.
taking the culture too far.
Chess, not checkers.
But I feel like that's how they want us to forget shit, and that's how they doing it. They just out here replicating images and be like, see, 30 years ago, Mr. Peanut wasn't wearing no fucking hat. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and
He
with
always had a monocle too.
Yeah, I swear he was like
Motherfucker
Mr.
trying-
Monopoly.
yeah, and it's funny because
James.
Pretty soon they're gonna tell us that the WB frog wasn't racist.
Nah, you can't get out of that.
I can't get over like anytime I think about the
That fucking
WB
frog
frog,
was mammy
I
if I've ever
always
seen
think
it.
about Dave Chappelle. It's a W brain.
That's how he actually did it. He sung it like that. That is that
Yep,
nigga
Bond said the
racist.
Mandela effect. Yeah, like because we've talked about that before, but it's a
Yeah.
lot of shit. I'm like, y'all are full of shit, bro.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I know I remember
Wait
this
till
shit.
Tom started doing it.
I know I
What?
remember. You know what? I kind of feel like that's one of the reasons why they pushing AI so heavy. So when we do discover, like, nah, bro, this shit is real, they can be like, that's just AI.
They already doing that.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so we be like, no, nigga, I got proof.
Yeah, you gonna have
Like, that's AI.
They slowly erasing our childhood. The older you get, the more shit you start to see. Like, damn.
Like, bro,
It's
bills
only-
is erasing my childhood enough. I don't need nothing else erased. Bills have already made me unhappy and made me miss what used to be.
Now they trying to take the memories away. They said, "Fuck it, you already gave up because you pay bills now."
Well, I mean, that's like Trump is saying, like he not gonna send like if he gets elected, he's not gonna send federal funding to schools that teach about slavery and shit.
I mean, I'm kind of okay with that because I'm sick of hearing that shit.
Nah, niggas
Just say it happened. Let's move on.
Absolutely the fuck
You
not.
know what? One day though, I was thinking about that. I was like, the older that we get, and the more like advanced life get, will we get to a point? Probably not in our lifetime, but will we get to a point where school curriculum aren't going back that fucking far?
Yeah, it don't. It's like
If y'all can still talk to us about fucking Roman empires and shit and all this bullshit, y'all can talk about something that was a couple 100 years ago. You motherfuckers be
because
teaching the
white-
shit that was centuries old. So you like, all right, y'all can learn about this shit that was way back when, but this shit that was just a couple 100 years ago,
No, but
no,
what I'm
that
saying,
paints
like-
us in a bad light. So no.
I'm saying like all together, will they stop it? Like, will we no longer talk about the Roman Empire? Will they no longer speak about slavery and civil rights? And
like, will we not
talking
care?
about modern day fucking history and the great Facebook crash of like 2020? when
The
shit stopped working?
pandemic
Right? Like
will
shit
be like-
that.
back in my days. We shut the world down for 2 weeks.
Right.
Like,
in 2040, in
Right.
2040, it's gonna be a nigga 40 years old and remember 2020. It
right?
was like when I was 20, the whole world shut down.
Like, dog, we was inside, couldn't use our stuff. We couldn't talk to people.
That's crazy.
Right, they told us social distancing, and then they go be like, boom, and that's the downfall of man because everybody got dependent on the internet.
And surprisingly, like we talked about last week, syphilis rates actually rose during the pandemic.
Because
The niggas were not social distancing.
Close quarter.
no,
clash.
what it was someone who had to clap was forced to stay in one centrally located person and sleep with that same person and gave that individual the clap. And when we were allowed to go back outside, clap started clapping with everybody. Next thing you know, we got a city full of round of applauses. Clappity clap, clap, clap. Good, clap zero.
That is wild. That is fucking ridiculous.
How do you feel if you found out that like the outbreak of the clap in the city happened because of your next door neighbor?
I'll be like, I'm not surprised. I've seen the people that fluctuate in and out this house.
Yeah, like ground zero and shit.
Not surprised.
Clap zero.
Your
Yeah.
kids are stupid. Your grandkids are bad.
Oh my.
Not surprised. They just be outside roaming and walking and shit. Whose kid is this?
Not yours.
Right. It was like, man, it's your fucking kid.
Nah.
Hey baby, get back in the house.
But
I'm selling weed.
today is Sunday.
Hey, baby.
Hey baby, get back in the house.
Selling weed. Trying to make away with my family.
Today is Sunday, October 20th, and we are one day after Sweetest Day. We saw a lot of posts
It's sweeter day.
on social media. Niggas didn't get the outcome that they thought that they were gonna get.
You was sensitive as a nigga if you was expecting something else. Continue.
Why not? Are you gonna expect that?
Like, bro, that's what women do on Valentine's Day. It's not.
Are they not justified in how they feel?
That's
Are
sassy.
you
That's
invalidating
sassy.
men's feelings?
That is
That's what it
sassy.
sounds like you're doing.
To have expectations on a holiday that only the Midwest cares about is sassy, my
No.
guy.
I think you have an expectation when you're dating someone. That's when you have an expectation.
Still sassy.
I don't give a fuck what you call it. If you expect something on February 14th, I expect something on October, whenever the fuck this day is, because if we're in a relationship and that's what we're doing. So don't hit me with the we don't celebrate Sweetest Day and what we just celebrated Valentine's Day. So we're not celebrating shit.
Damn, Juan. Were you expecting something yesterday?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I
okay.
went and got what I needed to get, and I bought it myself.
No, you went and got some pussy and called it a day. My
Bought
nigga,
some weed, got my hair lined up, got a retwist.
I see that.
I've treated my goddamn self.
You looking very bad bitches right now.
Appreciate you. But I did hear a lady in the barbershop yelling as if she was expecting something and she didn't get nothing.
Because she not,
As the lady was
And it was
as
funny.
my stylist was doing my hair, she was like, that young lady out there sounds upset.
because they always want to take stuff for them. It's not for you.
Sound like she was expecting something, didn't get nothing. I was like, yeah, boy, man. That's how the cookie crumbles.
You out here crumbling cookies, my guy.
Well, for those who didn't have a significant other, they had the opportunity to attend a singles mixer on Sweetest Day yesterday. You want to go ahead and put up this flyer for me, Tom?
You talking about this one?
This
Yes.
was a thing.
This is a travesty.
Wait, whoa, time out.
Yep.
Time out.
Let her tell the story because that's the first thing I seen when it was sent to me.
What the fuck is that in the corner?
It's a flower.
That's not a flower.
It is a flower in the corner right there.
No.
It's a flower in that corner.
I'm talking about in the left hand, the lower corner.
The lower corner, I don't see none in the lower. I see the address up there.
That's the upper right.
It looked like it was there from 4 to 8. That's a great time to be out and about mingling.
What is the address?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Fond du Lac, not Sherman Phoenix.
Right, I figured that.
Okay, it's 55
Yeah.
cents.
So there was a free interactive Sweetest Day mixer for singles looking to connect at Planned Parenthood this Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. Planned Parenthood on Fond du Lac. The flyer states to enjoy a fun evening with sex ed experts, playful games for raffle prizes, and a safe, non-judgmental atmosphere.
It's Planned Parenthood. You can't judge nobody in there.
I
Absolutely
feel like
not.
this is a group effort to turn people off of fucking. This is a collective effort.
It's a way to say, look,
to
this
not
is
fuck.
like, look,
'Cause-
these are your choices. You sure you still want to have a kid?
So, but here's the thing: it's like,
Did they use the comfort zone?
but would you be more
It's right
or
next door
would you
to the
be
movie.
more or less inclined to attend a singles mixer at Planned Parenthood? Like going to a singles mixer there is like, all right, we have Planned Parenthood. If I do decide to tap that and they're
I
here,
could
You
definitely-
get condoms.
it's probably, it's probably a chance that this is a little bit better quality of it. Cause I feel like they wouldn't be here if they weren't worried about other people that were as safe as they are.
The hoes is definitely a
Planned
Planned Parenthood.
Parenthood.
And the no good niggas.
Yeah. Let's
But
keep.
the hoes is definitely it.
I don't think the no good niggas be at Planned Parenthood. I don't think they get. I don't think they go in any vicinity where healthcare is
But they
administered.
looking for the hoes.
They are looking for
Niggas is always where the hoes are.
They always looking for the hoe. He got a point there.
You know how many niggas don't just look at it like this. You ever be driving by and you see the church and then they be outside and they be doing like the church picnic.
Let's just save off.
I'm just saying, but like how many niggas of the cloth you really think are out here?
He got a point there.
Because when we ride by, there's a bunch of niggas outside. I know all of y'all don't attend this church.
Was it the hoes ain't there either?
Planned Parenthood, that's where they need to be.
I want to know how successful this event was.
Me too.
I want to start selling Planned B pills. Is that illegal?
She finna start
Yeah,
doing that.
On my website.
It's on our website. We talked about it last week.
No, I want to start cooking it, cutting it like dope.
Oh my God.
What is wrong with you, bro?
Not
You put it in
only-
the baby oil.
Not only
I just want to snort it.
are these Plan B pills not go prevent pregnancy, their baby probably gonna be born with a third leg.
Fuck, you selling water pills?
I'm talking about you talking about making them.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey. You get some money out of the deal now. You think about it.
How?
If your baby's born with a third leg, fam, you can put that on the news.
So you don't see you getting sued? Because first of all, they're gonna sue you because they pregnant. This pill wasn't supposed to stop that from
You
happening.
getting sued for unwanted pregnancy,
Right.
false advertisement of product, and birth defects.
You're right. I will get sued. I'm just gonna stay. You know what? I'm like, hey, y'all thought that this was safe.
No, you just gotta hire somebody to talk real fast to give the side effects on your ad.
Again, I told y'all quit taking advice from niggas who sit on podcast. Just stop it.
Hey, quit
But yeah, I
fucking
do.
with my business.
I do actually
Stop
want to
giving me
know
advice.
how many people showed
I
up.
do. I want to know how many showed up, not because I want to ridicule it or anything. I just want to know,
No,
like,
I'm genuinely
genuinely
interested.
What the
interested.
turnout was?
Yeah.
Yep.
And what made you choose this one? Because there's always speed dating events and stuff like that held by, pretty upclass people, and their turnouts can be low.
I'm not going to nothing that was sponsored or presented or brought to you by Planet.
I feel like this may be the best one to listen to.
Why?
Well, they know their way around some pussy.
I mean, they got, but it's like, damn. So it's a singles mixer, and the very first thing y'all talking about is like fucking,
Is that bad?
because it's like your sex ed experts is there, like, all right, this is how you do this, and, going through everything.
Well,
But I don't know.
guess they figure out this is the end result anyway.
They probably just having that typical sex ed conversation. Like, look, y'all adults and y'all gonna fuck. Look at the guys on this side. Look on the girls on this side. You want to deal with them for 18 years? We also have rates where you can stop in.
But then it's also like, bro, I don't want to be sitting here and mingling, having chips and snacks and shit. And I'm like, damn, he fine. And then all of a sudden they get to talking about genital warts. Now I don't want to be here.
What if there's just like,
That's the point, is to turn you off of fucking.
what if there's a table that you can just go to over there? Like, look,
I'm like, you know what?
you like him, you want to go home with him, grab this Plan B box and these condoms, enjoy your night.
You know what would have really done it? I feel like if they had the opportunity, because a lot of shit, like, they can test you right there on the spot. Like, all right,
Hey,
How
in order to
about-
get in, you got to get tested.
like y'all get tested, because obviously they can't share your results because HIPAA violation. But on site, everybody walking around with their paperwork in their hand, and it's like,
Had that
"You see
conversation
You
right
good?
there.
All right, let's exchange numbers
Is this like them COVID rapid results?
for a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I don't believe them rapid results is 100% fact.
Gonorrhea and chlamydia take at least a day or two, I think.
That's wild.
Right, so what we really tested niggas for?
But like trick and shit like that, I think they get back right away. HIV is definitely right away.
I think that's the only one I think that's the main one they care about, because you can get rid of the other two.
Yeah.
They should just turn it into a farm party.
Yeah. So HIV
Why do you be
results are rapid
knowing?
results.
What side of the internet do you visit at 2 p.m, my guy?
That I know about farm parties.
Like, you be on.
I watch a lot of Law and Order.
Don't blame that on Law and Order.
They did.
Don't blame it on Law and
They
Order.
had to go bust some kids who was throwing a farm party and raping each other.
Don't.
Wait,
I'm like,
what?
If y'all like, I was confused on the phrase because I'm like, if they all having consensual sex, this just sounds like they're fucking each other, not raping.
Right. It sounds like an orgy.
Yeah, it sound like,
A farm party and sex, which sounds dangerous because I don't know what level your medication is on, Tom. I don't think I want to take it if you need it.
I'm not on no medication.
But I'm just saying, like, what if, I may be on antidepressants and then you may be on some shit stronger than that. And now I done fuck around and took your shit.
Okay. Farm
That is
party.
a terrible.
Okay, now I get it. I had to understand what you was talking about.
Pharmaceuticals?
Yes.
What, you thought I was talking about fucking animals?
Look, bro, you was into
You're a wild.
you were
nugget,
into
my
furries.
man.
You were heavy into furry content for a while, my guy.
Well, if they have an iPhone, all they gotta do is put in the medications and it tell you what interacts.
I mean, but on this episode, apparently they was just dumping the pills in the bowl. So how you make WAP? They was making pills.
I know, but like if you look, because most pills have a number printed on them,
Yeah, they do.
so you can look and see, and it'll tell you like orange tablet, the C718. This is for it's a prep pill for HIV. Like it tells you what the fucking pill is. So
Imagine not having nothing. You don't got no kind of AIDS, but you take your prep pill.
Bro.
What the fuck?
and it's crazy because
Stay away from farm parties.
yeah.
Some shits is ended bad.
But then if something go wrong, you can't even tell emergency personnel what you took.
You can't. That's such a gamble with your life.
So first responders come like, what did you take?
I don't know.
Right.
It's a bucket full of pills, my guy.
Because you just fucking grabbing them and just shaking them in like fucking Skittles and shit.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's nasty work, because some pills are nasty. And you just out here and enjoying them.
That is why
You don't have any white friends? Me too.
no, like a lot of people love being in that type of career,
Dealing
being
with
like an EMT and
oh yeah.
paramedic, firefighter, all that kind of shit,
You want to see how
emergency
fucked up
personnel.
people live?
And I can't, because when you were in those type of positions, you were obligated to save
You
lives.
have to. It's part of your job.
Yeah,
You run to the fire.
you have to save them. It don't matter if this motherfucker just spit on you and called you a nigger before. You have to save them.
It was a whole episode of 911 based on that.
It was one of
Henrietta was having issues with a dude who didn't want to listen, and she really just trying to help him, and he was being rude and racist in the whole 9 yards. Then all of a sudden, he just
I never knew
passed
her
out.
name was Henrietta.
Yeah.
I just know her as Hen.
Hen,
I never
yes,
knew
Henrietta.
her. Yep,
and
I never
and
did.
he passed out, and she was.
I always
just
thought it
going-
was like Hennessy because she black.
What the
She does not give you Hennessy vibes, man.
No, I'm not saying. Like
But-
maybe she liked to drink the shit. So it's
No,
like,
Hen is her actual name.
Yeah.
But she was gonna let dog like he's
Would you
a
trust
fucking
a lady
asshole.
and her nickname was Hen because she liked to drink Hennessy? Would you trust her?
Juan. She let a nigga who nickname is Henny Ken
And he
touch her on the
and
inside.
then he finishes the phrase with our favorite friend.
Let
When that is not factual.
and she let him touch her on the inside repeatedly.
Well, I don't know.
So
I
do
feel
you
like-
think
Do
it's
you
not
feel like if we polled everybody that we know that are Ken, do you think Ken is on anybody's top 5 friends?
yes.
Yes.
I think he is.
I can probably say.
He's on people's top. Those who've known him for more than 5 years, no.
so us. Not even close.
We love him, just not the top 5.
No, but I know that I can't do a job like that
I couldn't
because
either.
I can't save everybody. And it's not even because people are racist and rude, and it's like,
She can't
yeah,
get him
bitch,
out.
you was just talking all that shit. Now you choking on that motherfucking chicken nugget. Fuck you. It's not even that.
I think it is, but
No, it's because I am heavy on play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And you can't be like that when you're emergency personnel. So if you hurt yourself or are dying because of some stupid shit that you decided to do, like if I turn around, that fucking when Abe Simpson walk in,
he
put his
turned
hat
back
up and turn back around, that's me walking into a farm party. Bro over here foaming at the mouth, and I'm like, bro, I'm going home.
You save him, and then you ask him. So what did we learn?
No. No.
You have to say.
You have to save him.
But that's my point of why I'm not in these types of positions, because I feel natural selection, bro. I believe in natural selection.
That's
So
not natural selection. You chose to leave the game.
I can't. I can't save everybody, because I feel like if you were doing stupid shit, who am I to keep you here?
Damn, that's pretty rude to say, Dad.
I'm reporting you. You violating my patient rights.
I remember when you were my patient, I wanted to DDT you right there. That's wild. If you walking into the hospital to take flowers to your grandma and you go past room 107 and you just see a patient getting DDT'd.
Yeah.
Not my business.
But no, I can't. I am very, very, very heavy on not everybody deserves to be saved.
Well, once you become an EMT or something of that profession, you can't feel like that.
Exactly.
Even if you do feel like that, you still gotta save it. I'll talk so much shit after I saved your life.
Save him and leave him there.
Because I want you to picture this. You arrive to a scene of an attempted sexual assault. The attempted rapist got fucked up because he was trying to take some pussy that didn't belong to him. What am I supposed to do in this situation?
You're supposed to
I'm supposed to help him.
supposed to sew his penis back on.
You're supposed to help him enough to where you can just transport.
Yeah. And then he gonna get arrested and then go to jail and
Now,
get
what's
butt
the-
raped.
what-
But see, you said I'm supposed to help him enough so that he can be transported.
So you get arrested.
Meanwhile, I want this nigga to transport to hell. So no.
He is gonna be in hell while getting butt fucked in jail.
I'm be like, you know what, bro? I'm sorry, but my defibrillator ain't charged. I forgot to plug
You
it
don't go
in.
to jail
I
'cause
forgot to plug it in. But that's why I'm not in these professions. Because I know me for the most part. And I tell people when people be like they don't judge at all, you're lying. We judge people all the time. I
We
mean,
judge.
judging people is necessary. It literally fucking it saves your
I
life.
was just gonna say it could save your life.
Yeah.
You have to judge based on your safety.
Yeah, like judging people is necessary because if you are not able to judge people, sometimes you will end up in a fucked up situation.
Absolutely.
Oh, see, Dev said low key. That's why I quit. It was something I was not about to do, and I snapped on the whole ER and walked off. Nope, 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 nope. Everybody judges whether they want to admit it or not,
Judge me.
and I am okay with that. Now, I don't judge for
Judging equals evaluating.
yeah, I don't judge for the typical shit that everybody
Yeah,
else
you don't
judges
judge to
for.
judge like to look down on somebody. You judge to figure out if this is something you want to be a part of.
Some
Yeah.
people may view that as looking down. You think you're better than us in this situation, sir? Absolutely.
If I am better than you, that means because I don't want to do this, then yes, I would take that L at this moment in time. But guess what? I get to live another day. You, sir, are playing around with drugs and baby oil. I am judging you for choosing that lifestyle, and I'm going to go over here.
And Tina said, fuck that. I'm judging these trash ass humans. I mean, that's like, okay, you find out that somebody is on the sex offender registry. That has nothing to do with your intuition. You
That's
know
true.
this information about them.
Facts.
You may not feel that they are a rapist, but you now know this information.
True.
So now you have to make a judgment call about them and their character on how you want to interact with them.
True.
Because now every time you get seen with this motherfucker's looking at you.
This is true.
Is you into the shit he into? Because we all know why.
Or you got to worry about if the niggas, if he's fucking putting drugs in your baby oil now. So whenever he goes in your bathroom and take a piss, you got to wonder
You
if
gotta
he
check
put
all
little
your-
drops in your
your-
Johnson and Johnson so that he can rub his Johnson and Johnson across your face while you sleep.
That's nasty. He can't stay at my
You
house.
took that way too
That was too in depth. I
far.
hate
So you
it
went from being on the registry to being gay. How?
because it's Mimi.
How did we get here? Explain that one.
My
I'm
subconscious
talking about
think-
period.
thinking
I
is
mean,
different
you as
than
in
my
general.
logical thinking.
Nah, that was dark.
I can be a part of you. I'm just saying, period. Like in general.
Nah.
What kind of drugs do that?
I don't fucking know.
Well,
I
that
don't
was
want to know either.
so I found out today. I didn't know that there were drugs in all of the baby oil that Diddy had. I didn't know that. I honestly, I'll be totally honest. Like I haven't been following.
That's nasty work.
He don't understand you like I do. That song hits so different now.
That's not even one of my favorite songs. Either.
Two of the
So
sickest.
give it to me. Yeah.
Because
Damn.
I can show you two of the sickest niggas in the history of life.
Mm-mm.
I mean, outside of niggas like Hitler and like Genghis Khan.
I don't even think they was sick. I just think they was on their shit.
I don't know. Hitler was trying to eradicate
All
community.
because he couldn't get into art school. That's wild.
He was like, "Hey, you motherfuckers don't deserve no life."
no life.
Judging means forming an opinion or a conclusion about. We judge people all the time,
All
whether
the
people
time.
want to admit it or not. Because I judge the fuck out of deadbeats.
You do.
Speaking of, because mine called me out of the blue. I can't tell you the last time I talked to dog. I woke up and had a missed call and I turned over, pooed it, went right back to sleep. I can't.
He pooed it on the phone call.
No, I
No,
didn't.
somebody she put it and rolled over and said, "Fuck that call."
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta say fuck these phone calls.
It's a horrible person.
Yeah, no.
I'm sick of you, Mimi. Just
What the
want you to
fuck
know
I
that.
do?
Just sick of you, fam.
Oh, whatever.
I wonder is our Armenian friend gonna come back and join us?
I don't even want to know.
How are you too old to be pooting? Shit, you poot more when you get older.
Right.
Because all old niggas do is
And
poot.
Dino said the thought of drugs via baby oil is 100% insane. Right. Me finding that out today, I was tripping like,
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Britt keeps saying y'all need to speak into the mic.
that's one.
She said you too.
What?
Oh, she said to tell.
Him to speak into the mic.
Okay.
He's speaking.
You know how it takes to, I'm assuming, is that a ninja?
It's supposed to be a ninja. It's a ninja on my
I don't know,
laptop.
Tom.
It's just a box on the
Tom
screen.
be
here.
turning my mic down. He be trying to suppress the funny. He don't want me to speak on his podcast. That's what he told me.
The lies you tell yourself.
That's what you told me. Tom.
When did I tell you that?
Yesterday.
No, I didn't. I didn't talk to you yesterday.
Maybe it was the day before yesterday.
I didn't talk to you that day either.
Oh, well, one of these days it happened. I'm not lying.
You are lying.
I just don't have my days right.
You just lied twice.
I smoke a lot of weed. Tom.
Okay, so
You
your
know-
subconscious is telling you.
I'm glad you said that. So Juan just said he smokes a lot of weed. And there's a post that's been circulating the past couple of days that has heavy weed smokers and heavy denial. No, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna read it and I'll explain.
Why you being heavy denial?
I don't even know what this post says. Did I share it?
It's not even
Huh?
your post.
Did I share it?
It's not your post.
But I'm saying, like, sometimes I see things I feel like relatable. I share it.
You probably didn't share this one.
Nah, I doubt you did it. Okay. So a chick made a post, and again, this goes back to like how I don't judge people about a lot of shit. She said, y'all will smoke 3 blunts a day and then judge someone who does 1 line of coke.
Oh, I seen that one.
Coke is not crack. Y'all are addicted to weed. Let's talk about it. Now, my viewpoint was say what you want about it, but people can't even stop smoking long enough to get a job or have a baby. So she really not wrong. I only know a handful of people who have used coke, and I'll say that they weren't the ones still living with their parents with no ambition, always between jobs, or just overall not on compared to the motherfuckers I knew that needed to smoke all day, every day. I know way more potheads who don't have shit going for themselves. I mean, absolutely nothing. Now, that is not me saying that anybody who does coke is automatically more successful or anybody who smokes weed all the time is a fucking bum. I'm just saying from based off of people that I know and have seen myself, I have never seen the ones who do coke who didn't have good jobs and careers versus the ones who
Cocaine
weren't
cheap.
doing shit. They were always a very, very chronic weed smoker.
You know how much coke costs?
Right, it was like
You know
coke
how
ain't
much
cheap.
Weed costs?
Pure coke is not cheap.
You,
So you gotta have
good cocaine
you
for
gotta
the
get
prices of some good
Right.
things.
Right.
You gotta spend some money.
Spend
if you
some
doing
money.
cocaine.
If you got
So
cocaine, you don't
if
waste
you-
that.
If you're doing coke, in my opinion, you are already in a better position than me in life. Because again, cocaine ain't cheap.
It's not.
But no, I feel like
They do
see,
$100 dime bags.
Where?
See, I can't tell you that.
but see, that's the
I
thing.
wouldn't
You're
do
like, well, I keep a job and smoke every day. I just said I didn't say that all potheads are fuck ups.
No, we not
I said out of the fuck ups that I know, they're all potheads and they don't do coke.
that's a fact. I
Um,
know way more unachievable
Nigga.
smokers.
look, bro, look at our relatives.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know way more unaccomplished weed smokers.
It's
than
a
I
lot
do-
of unaccomplished weed
than I know
smokers.
niggas who do cocaine. I
Right.
don't even know no niggas that may have tried it unless you were on the boat, Tom. You may have tried it like once or
Oh,
twice.
yeah,
Oh,
tried
no,
it,
you was in the
definitely
Air
tried
Force.
Everything didn't go wild in the Air Force.
I feel like that's a lie.
Everything may not have, but
Everything
if
wasn't
there's
wild.
any time I want to try to pin something on your jacket, that is an easy place to start.
Savannah
I'm
said
all-
those are called functional pothead. Well, and I
I'm
said that too. I said honestly, for the last decade or longer, I feel like majority of us are fucking functional drug addicts and alcoholics,
Yes, ma'am.
especially alcoholics,
You don't know why.
especially.
Look. So
He
I
said they
may-
just mad because my weed's stronger than
Okay.
decision makers.
So look,
She
I
defended coke
may or
usage.
may not.
No,
have
she's
did a
pointing
line in
out
my
the
early
fact that
20s.
y'all have a lot of nerve to sit here and have a drug habit, because it is a fucking drug habit, while talking about somebody else's drug
Now,
habit.
you know what?
Just use your drug of choice and shut the fuck up about it.
Now that you say that, I saw a video like as I was chilling at the crib scrolling, and it was a dude. He was walking. He was finna roll a blunt. He was like, "Man, niggas always talking about weed heads." And he was like, "Hey, at least it ain't crack." And then I was just like, "What?"
Right, but
Still
people.
a habit.
The problem is
It's still a habit.
people don't
habit.
want the word addiction associated with weed because they see weed as a more acceptable drug. And they know that the word addiction has a negative connotation to it. So they don't want the word addiction thrown around with weed. But it's like, bruh,
A habit
if
is a
if you
habit.
if you have to have a blunt to supplement every activity you do from the time you wake up, that is a fucking addiction.
It is.
That's a habit. You have to
And
have
they look at like, well, no, man, I've seen people like they'll lose everything because of cocaine. And I'm like, bruh, people have been addicted to nicotine. They wasn't fucking selling their house and car for Newports, but it was still a fucking addiction to cigarettes and shit.
That's wild if you sell your house for some cools.
Camels. Now, I will judge you based upon the type of cigarette you smoke. I don't give a
I
fuck
give you
that
that.
you
You
smoke
smoke
cigarettes.
but if you
But it's the type of cigarette. Just like I smoke weed and I judge people for the type of blunts they may roll.
if somebody come pull
Yeah,
up,
back in the day, like my uncle used to smoke GPCs.
What? I still
And-
don't know what that means.
I used to say it just stood for General Pack of Cigarettes.
I think that
I
it
think that's what it
does.
actually
I
stands
think it
for,
really
though.
does. No bullshit.
Like if we used to Google it, it probably says. I just figured out what CBS stands
does it
Savannah
stand
said,
for?
I know
for.
some individuals that would smoke and go to work and be the best at it. Yeah, like it's on you. Anita said people are addicted to weed, they just in denial. And that's my whole point.
That's
We're
basically
not
what it
in
is.
denial. It just sounds bad when you say it out loud like that.
Look, bro,
And,
if you
and
gotta
that's why
start
y'all
your-
in denial
That's
about
right.
it because
That's
y'all
what
don't like the way
denial
it
is,
sounds.
man.
Sounds fucked
If
up.
you start your day and you go on your phone, brush your teeth, roll a blunt, and that's how you start your day, you may be addicted.
That's usually how my off days are.
That's your off day.
Yeah, off
But there's some people that
On days I have to go to work, I don't smoke
But
until after I get off work.
They look at it like, again, addiction is just somebody who, oh man, no, they lost it all, and you know they can't control it to the point where they lost
Right.
everything. It's like, bruh,
You be a functioning addict.
I have seen,
Definitely.
yeah, because honestly, my ex, his auntie, she used to like actually like rocks, and I never knew that until I saw him serve her one day, and I was like, bruh, you, and he was like, I don't like that she do it, but at least I know if she get it from me, I know what she getting and it ain't gonna hurt her. Like she ain't go, you know, yeah. But that's how he felt. And I think it was kind of like how when like parents would let their kids fucking out. I was like, well, at least I know,
No.
she ain't being raped or, no shit going on.
that's
That
it,
ain't,
just-
I can, she gonna do it regardless. I would rather know that she's doing it where she can be protected type shit.
I hear
Because
you.
like I can't stop her from doing it.
Savannah, you
Go
can't
on.
see the other comments because it's posted on multiple different pages.
I don't want you to smoke crack in a safe environment. It's crack.
There's a lot of drug dealers who they will rather sell. They will sell to their family instead of letting somebody else serve them because they
Yeah.
know the potency of it. They know how much they on. They know what they've already done that day. It's kind of like you gonna get this crack. I don't want you doing wild
'cause
shit
like-
to get it.
Because Savannah, we go
Or-
live from different places. So
Yeah.
like it's live on my page, it's live in a group, it's live on his page. So depending on what page you're commenting from, other people might be commenting from those other places. That's
Yeah,
all.
you're used to seeing it in the studio where you would see all the comments. Whereas and now with you being on the other side, you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Savannah said, I don't approve of it, but some individuals don't like themselves. So why they need to smoke before anything. Yeah, and that's kind of like my whole point.
Yeah.
Like
People don't like themselves.
you have to be in a constant,
State of euphoria.
yeah,
Some
like
people do.
you have to live and exist in a constant altered state. But you were judging somebody for the same thing just because their drug is different than yours.
Are they judging because they can't afford the coke?
Yeah, just use your drug of choice and shut the fuck up about it.
What she said.
Because all y'all be high all the time.
If you want to do cocaine, cool. I don't know. I want to hang out with you because I don't know the reactions of cocaine. So I don't know what type of high shit you're gonna be on. I know what other potheads be on.
Yeah, like
That's
read.
all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
see, and me, like, actually, like I said, the people who I've known to do it, like, if you don't know them to know they do it, it ain't no just like,
Right.
oh, you can tell that nigga on that shit. Like, it don't be like that.
Some are functional.
My neighbor was on cocaine.
But some they was like, well,
He was
in order for it to be like an addiction, like you would put it above everything. I said, bro, do you know how many times I've sat there and I've seen a nigga, he might walk in a gas station with exactly $10, and instead of putting that $10 all on pump, whatever.
Nope. Okay, let me get 6 on pump 2. Let me get a Dutch.
Yeah.
Pack of gum. There go your
Nope.
$10.
They grab fruities.
Oh, them,
Or niggas who get less food. Hungry as a motherfucker get less food because they got to make sure that they have enough money to smoke.
Get that cigarette.
And then it's like, well, hey, buddy, had you stopped smoking for them 30 days that you couldn't seem to stop smoking for, you wouldn't have failed that drug test for the job that you needed. You would have money for both.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
To what? Stop smoking for 30 days?
Yep.
Want to know why? Because they're fucking addicted. That's the
I
whole point of
didn't
this
say.
conversation.
Wasn't just saying. It's not
Motherfuckers
that
can't
easy.
stop long enough to have a fucking healthy pregnancy.
Oh my.
that's crazy. I feel like if it calls for
Yeah, it's like they don't want to stop for work
like if I knew
to
like,
get
Don't
like
stop
bro, you know you
Your
need this job.
feelings.
And you like, you can't stop smoking for 30 days to have clean piss so that you can get a job that you know that you want.
that's why I gotta work safe. Motherfuckers
You
think-
can't stop smoking for 9 months
Motherfuckers be
to not put your baby at risk.
think I be crazy. I put rubber gloves on when I do certain activities because
What?
I have to be safe because I know the outcome. If I hurt myself, they're going to make me go take a test that I know I can't pass. Even though upon getting this job, there was no test required. But
So-
if I hurt myself,
Yeah, because they
So
don't want
basically
because
you're
they don't
telling
want to
me-
have to pay you.
So basically, you want to follow safety protocols at work so you don't get drug tested.
absolutely. Even though I be the most sober motherfucker in the building, I don't know how long that shit stay in your system to where even if I smash my finger at work completely sober, piss in a cup, because I probably did it last night before last.
Did you put them other comments up there
Yeah.
like Rita's?
Yeah, you wasn't looking.
And Rita said, I know folks that sell to family to avoid them getting laced. Yep, because that's like I said, that's what
That's what
my
we
ex
were
used to do. Anita said, I know a lot of people that serve their family, especially these teens. People now serving these teens because of fentanyl.
That's wild.
When you say that, they don't think so. If you can't operate in your normal state, then there's something wrong with that picture, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Yeah, and then some addictions is food, shopping, sex, etc. Yeah, sex and gambling here. So I get it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, no, I'm dead ass.
Add food to it too.
Yeah.
Like stuff. Like don't claim them all.
I don't know if I like to deal with people in my normal state of being.
You don't like to be in your normal state of
Some of
being.
y'all are fucking weird, and I don't want to be normal to experience the weird.
And it's funny because if people are around like in a social setting,
Right.
like and they'll see how much I drink during that time, they'll probably think I'm alcoholic. But I'm only a social drinker. I can drink a lot, but I'm still only a social drinker. I don't have to drink. I can go so long without fucking drinking.
True.
But then if we out kicking it and shit, I'm like, shit, when in Rome, nigga, like we
Because
partying.
because you also in a safe environment too.
Yeah.
Because you know no matter what we got, everybody got each other.
But shit, our auntie, like when I tell you she wouldn't even get the crust out her eye first, the very first thing
That's terrible.
is popping the can open and shit.
What the fuck was that gold can with the black
I don't want to know.
label? She drank that shit religiously.
No, that was one of the fun because Miller used to have different kinds of cans. So it was like MGD, Miller High Life, and it was different kinds of Millers.
Miller Gold.
I think the black and gold can, I think because it was gold with black writing on it. I think that was I think that was like a Miller genuine
Well,
draft
nigga,
or
you
something.
could have wrote
Genuine
weed.
Drive is
MGD.
MG.
I'm almost positive that was the MGD.
Hold on, man. Let me do some Google. MGD is fucking.
One out here looking at
She
beer
said,
can.
Mimi took the words out of my mouth. You can't stop because you addicted. Right.
Yeah.
And they are trying to find every reason under the sun to deflect. Somebody was like, man, comparing Coke to a plant is crazy. Like, first of all, where do you think Coke is derived from? It's a plant.
Coca leaf.
It's a plant. But
Plant,
also, it's not the comparison of the drug itself. It's the fact that y'all have y'all own drug. See, told you. MGD.
Bring
Y'all
it
have
to
y'all
the
own drug habit and addiction that y'all so fucking far gone that you don't even realize that you were addicted to weed. Thank you, London.
On the
Low-key,
track.
Mimi
It's
said-
weed, but in order to not get like blocked or filtered, they
Dog.
spell it that way.
You don't hang out in the comments. Okay, that's cool. Just keep coming every Sunday. We'll teach you all the promo etiquette. We'll teach you all of it.
Yeah.
Everyone has a vice stuff. Everybody
Weed,
does
crack,
have a vice.
food, lying, etc. A lot of
So
people have
lying-
anxiety.
Yo,
Though, so they
lying
figure out how to
is
function.
Somebody's
wild.
vice is
Hey,
Wild.
and I love the way you put that in caps.
That's what I was like.
I
lying.
love the emphasis on it because if we don't know motherfuckers as addicted to lying, like bro, and it's for no reason, you just come in, nobody asked you anything.
Right. You
It's just an
oh,
unsolicited lie.
unsolicited lie.
But like, bro, we can be
Woo.
sitting here
Nigga.
talking about something completely different, and you would just offer. Nobody asked you a question, bro. We forgot you was here in the room, and you was like, "Let me lie."
gotta make myself stand up.
Gotta make yourself like, yeah, man.
And it gets to a point where it's like when you know somebody who is addicted to lying
The
like
sad
that,
part, 3 people popped up in my head immediately.
you don't even you don't
Facts.
you don't
We
even.
might not even talk about the same people.
I don't,
I
well, one of
guarantee
them we are.
One of them's on the same list for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, top 2, and he ain't number 2.
Swear to God.
God damn. Anita said, "Man, I know a liar so cold had people thinking she was a doctor."
What?
Amazing.
Hold on, you gotta tell that story.
That's amazing.
I'm kind of mad that we don't have call-ins no more because I wouldn't even want her to have to type all that, but I need to know.
Shit, she called me. I put the speaker to the microphone.
I know individuals that lie for no reason, but it's the same thing as klepto, and they have the funds to do so. Yeah, they just
Nope.
it's for the rush, the feeling.
Rush,
Just
like,
I want to.
They
do it.
create this fictitious story in their head. And
Oh
they wrote,
shit! You said
"Oh,
that's the
shit,
girl
yeah,
that
you
owed me
gotta
$1,900.
Call me right now. Tell us
I
that.
want to know if I could use that to get out of an argument with a
What?
girl. Just be like, look, hey, bitch, I could be lying, but at least I'm not lying.
Hey, so they ain't used that surgeon salary to pay you $1,900?
Yo, if she owe you $1,900
$1,900.
and tell her motherfucker she a doctor, she
Doctor.
suck at her craft.
Woo!
Because I thought doctors made buku bank.
Anita rich though, cause me, that's 1,900 reasons
Is that her name?
for me to.
What's her name?
You don't see that right there on the screen?
Mm,
And your glasses thicker than mine.
No, I see it now. I was reading.
Oh, you was reading over here.
Damn, we don't know no person like that, dude.
I don't think so. Let me
That
go,
is,
Let me go to Facebook.
yeah.
Damn.
Like,
I ain't mad at you.
she done went and stopped the whole
Hey,
show.
y'all know I name drop all the time. I don't give a fuck. So I ain't even mad at her. But yeah, that's definitely 1,900 reasons.
You know she mad because she put the name up.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Then she dropped the MF in that motherfucker.
So you know it's personal.
That is so funny. No, because I think it was only 3. I think it was only 3 of them that I was sitting at the table with after y'all left.
Where? Who?
At the ugly sweater party. The last ugly sweater party.
Oh. Yeah. That's that person?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Mm. 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 Mm.
It's a small world.
'Cause
After all.
I think it was only 3 of them.
Mm. Okay.
Wait. Kim, Tarnisha, that one.
And Mo. When we left you, we left you with Mo.
You was with Casey,
Mo. And apparently her.
and her.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 4 because that other one was there. The one who be having the
Yeah, we don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know that one.
yeah.
Because we basically made sure, first of all,
Right,
we had to
we
make
took-
sure Casey was sober.
Right. we
To even
told
know
you
you was with her.
keep an
Now
eye
y'all
on
know.
Huh?
All right,
And
continue.
then we
Just
talked
say,
to
yeah,
Mo.
I know. Stop putting people on our jacket, man. We say we don't know you. We don't know you.
No,
Don't
that
make
was it.
No, you didn't.
No,
It
you didn't. No,
it
you
happens all the time. This is not new.
I met her in the back.
It did not mean to stop you. I met her in the bathroom at a party, but Sophia saved her life.
No, I ain't. Look, like I said, I get it.
I met her in a bathroom at a party.
Was you finna beat that motherfucker under the sink?
Apparently, someone saved her, so let's take that as a
Hey
yes.
man, we can't talk about getting beat under the sink. Y'all know I got childhood trauma from that when them fat hoes jumped me in Boys and Girls Club bathroom, left me balled up in my what you call it, a G? What you call your karate outfit?
And your G.
And nigga, they folded me with my clothes on.
Wow.
Folded my clothes with me in them.
Well, if you feel any better, Juan played a video last week of a little girl who looked like she was about to take an L,
No,
but she
No,
came
her
out.
pops was yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her pops coached her
I
through
follow
greatness.
TikTok. I love them videos. She be beating them little kids' ass.
Came through on greatness.
Rotate your hips.
Never give up.
See, that would be me. No, I saw that. Because I was proud. I was like, see, man, that's how I thought my kids was gonna be.
What you
Jelly
think?
Bean was off to a good start though, and then she got soft. That cancer shit kicked in. See,
She's a girly
when-
girl.
she wasn't, and y'all know that.
Just because she almost made you lose your life on the stairs is the completely
No,
different
prior
story.
to that, Jelly Bean was like a little boy at first,
She was hanging out with him.
and then she just all of a sudden that cancer shit kicked in. It was
Maybe
just
she
like,
just wanted to be a fucking girl, unlike you. So you mad because she won't be a girl at 13?
she could
and
be,
you
she
was
could be
out
a
here
girl.
with
She
mystical
could be,
braids
she
and
could be a
fighting
girl and
niggas?
still not be
Look,
a
everybody
cancer.
everybody loves Bean, so Bean doesn't have to be one of the people who have to get into
Right.
fisticuffs
I'm saying that like
every single day.
being a cancer is such a bad thing. Y'all also think we evil and serial killers. So which is it? Are we pussies or are we serial
No
killers?
one got Anita started. Anita got herself
And she
going.
said just because the individual makes a lot of money does not mean they have that money to show for it. People live over their means. Oh, I know for sure.
Oh yeah.
I know for sure.
Now, if you owe me 1900, you should produce 1900 though.
Yeah, that was more so of a joke because we knew that she lied about being a doctor.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
I done got some sick lies off, but I ain't never like a doctor.
That's
Damn.
damn. You got to
You know,
produce
have
paperwork.
you
for
ever
that.
heard people's lies that were like so extravagant that it made you want to see like just how far you can get away with some shit?
Mhm. When the story be too good?
Absolutely, but then I have to think. I was like, nah, this shit gonna go off the rails somewhere.
Yeah, like
I smoke too much
sometimes,
weed, I'll fuck around and forget I done told you. Some
especially because like the level of creativity that I have, and y'all know that I can think of shit on the fly. Like
you
that's
hate
one
you.
of my
We really hate you for that.
yeah. But sometimes it just went like, dog, when you see the shit that people get away with, like, bro, a motherfucker lied about being a pilot and was actually had motherfuckers in the air.
Mm-hmm.
The little young dude that was out here pretending to be Doogie Howser and shit.
Yeah, man.
Like to see the extent that people actually get away with. Like, look at the motherfuckers who was saying that they was the fucking sign language interpreters and shit was on live
Yeah,
TV.
That was
bro.
wild.
just out there,
Just
throwing
out there throwing up
signs.
gang signs, doing Naruto.
Bro was like,
Like what that mean? Because in my hood, them GDs.
cause bro, I'm deaf and I don't even know sign language. I'd have been out there like,
dog, the way they
Yo,
was doing.
rock paper scissors.
Gotta go, man.
Rock paper scissors.
Sometimes I really do think those who be doing sign language for real, they just be making shit up.
hey,
'Cause
so
some of the motions don't match what the word's supposed to be.
shout out to Anita because she is actually transitioning us to this next topic.
I hope
Because-
she don't beat up nobody.
Nah, because
She said she almost did, and Sophia saved her ass.
is anybody familiar with Maxwell the cat on TikTok?
No.
Maybe if I see a video.
No, I had to see the video. There's a lot of.
All right, so Maxwell the cat is much like Anita and be sliding on the ops. Can we go ahead and get this clip up, please?
Which one is it? The pink one. It's not pink on my screen. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a banger with this. Huh? What?
My king
Yeah,
gone.
here it go. I just made it home. Missed calls on my phone. See, I've been gone. Was trying to hit a lick, but that shit just went wrong. I got a thought. She right
Now you
off the
find
block.
out the
Her crib be the spot, and we got Glocks. Tucked all in her shit. Don't come in unless you knock. But this bitch Grammy told her about this nigga. Help me set him up, and she was with it. She just wants some shoes, and she ain't getting no fuck. So we do that. I was at his neck, creeping from the back. I saw the ops and had to let him have it. How fucked up is that? But what that bitch? She ain't called me yet. We did that at 6, and who got hit? I know someone checked, cause Keybon, he don't miss. That 2 weeks past, I'm back on my grind. I can't waste no time. Now I stay quiet. I keep looking, but them niggas not sliding. I been high. I can't even lie that I don't know my man why she ain't called. I ain't seen her ass. I hope that she box. Just me and my Glock into a stop. I'm at a red light, I use
So there were a lot of people. I wanted to play that one because it gave like just a highlight so y'all can see about the cat.
Oh, I've watched those before.
Dude,
Yeah, he be out.
Maxwell is fucking
Maxwell
dog.
be on business. That's why I knew. Like they be wondering where they cat be going during the daytime, so they started putting a GoPro on their cat. And
your cat is a fucking menace to society, my man.
that cat look like it's in the middle of Chicago.
Yes, cats are fucking demonic. That is why I don't understand how people like cats.
I love cats.
Self-sufficient.
I love cats.
But that also holds the theory of like I see why people think cats evolve into like actual humans.
Yeah.
I told y'all.
No, cats are the next evolution. They are the creators of human, and they just come down here and keep tabs on the most recent batch they made.
When people let their cats out and they be gone for days and weeks at a time, that's because they have transformed back to their human form and they off working their jobs and going visiting their loft condos and shit. And then all of a sudden they come back pretending that they're a fucking pet because they just fooling every. I don't trust cats, bro.
John said that nigga's old dog.
Which is why you.
Oh, cat.
Can we talk about?
Yeah.
We talk about you running over a cat.
Yes.
So you did that on purpose.
No.
You took a wife and kid, you took a husband away from a wife and kids while they were out here in cat mode.
And I believe you backed over.
Did you back over it?
No.
So you went and double tap?
No.
I respect you if you double tap.
No.
That way if he dead, he dead.
Juan was like, well, how are you sure it's dead? I'm like, nigga, if the middle of your fucking body was touching the goddamn pavement, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't get back up either.
He was probably.
You ran the cat over from the stomach.
You going to jail?
Like as in like
For-
yo, what the fuck?
For cats to be as intelligent as they are, right?
He was probably on the prowl.
For a cat to be as intelligent as they are, to the point where it's fucking creepy. Any cat that got hit by a car had a death wish. I feel like I took bro out of his misery because ain't no way. You saw how that motherfucker was bobbing and weaving and shit. Ain't no way a cat go get hit by a car unless it wanted to go. You want to know why he probably did it? He got tired of paying bills in his human form. Maybe his wife was divorcing him and taking the kids, and he transformed to a cat, got ran over so they wouldn't be suspicious.
Look, I have had cats, and cats have survived a lot of shit. I've seen cats get dropped out of 13th floor apartment buildings and shake that shit off like a G. You killed that cat with malicious intent.
No, Juan was like, Juan asked me if I sped up. Juan asked me if I sped up. I did not speed up to purposely hit this cat, but I also didn't tap the brakes.
I think you sped up.
You
Especially
know,
when you saw it wasn't gonna move. I felt like you was like, maybe if I speed up, it'll get the fuck out my way because this is a van, not a cat.
No. That cat was ready to go.
this is why your nieces won't let you buy their house because you probably would kill their animals.
That cat was ready to go.
Hey,
You can't tell me that these motherfuckers is as fast and agile as they is, and he couldn't dodge a fucking Chrysler Town and Country.
He was probably on the prowl. You see, Maxwell was on business. You interrupted him while he was stalking.
Cats are master stalkers, bro.
Just saying.
They know what they doing.
This man had an assignment, and you came and you fucked up his assignment.
He was over it. Hey, maybe he was out fucking them loose cat bitches, and he had cat AIDS or something, and he just wanted to go out as fast as he could.
Clap? No, it's already named. Sour for Sweetest Day.
Yeah, maybe he had his little cat AIDS and shit, and was down about it, and was like, "That's it, I'm done. I don't want to be here no more."
Why are you kicking Anita out? You're like, I was meowing like, Roscoe, get out of my room.
They can't take me to jail for a motherfucking cat darting out. It ain't like I jumped the curb to hit him. That's the same way with a squirrel and shit. They be having death wishes and shit. They want to fucking play tag and shit in the middle of fucking Hampton. All right.
Loose cat bitches is wild. She did. She just said it.
I missed all of that. Loose cat bitches.
Straight pussy is wild.
No, because you know what they be doing, man.
Hey, that was a high 2 moment. I don't want it now, but still.
You can't tell me.
I can.
No.
I will. I
Mhm.
have. You're a horrible person.
Hey. And Juan felt like I didn't feel bad because I don't like cats.
Emotional
No, because
damage.
I'm like,
You didn't feel bad.
Did you feel bad, Mimi?
I didn't feel bad for the cat itself
You felt
Because-
bad for yourself.
because again,
You felt bad for the fact that you got to clean off that tire.
I feel like if the cat didn't want to get hit, it wouldn't have darted out the way. Like they too smart for that, bro.
You just said he wanted to end it all.
Yes.
No,
No,
it's not what happened.
not how it goes.
You sped up and you hit this fucking cat.
This cat was on his way
I
to
didn't
somebody's
speed up.
house for cat distribution, and you killed it.
Right, he was out here looking for some catnip,
First of all, if you hit the gas on that motherfucker, get it shaking a little bit.
and then you was looking for the catnip and you clipped it.
He was trying to figure out where the bag was at.
Well, you in the bag now.
Can we change topics now? Because you horrible.
That episode.
Wow.
Case closed. You're a murderer
Anyway,
out here killing the pussy. No, Anita's not allowed in the studio.
woo. Okay.
Cats are petty as hell. I've seen some cats do some wild shit. Just on the
Brett,
street.
turn your fucking ears.
Hey,
up.
scroll. Can you scroll? Because I can't remember.
What the
which
last
one?
is.
Because sometimes the way that I send it to you is not how the thumbnail shows up. Okay. Let me see. I gotta look at the clip to see how that came up. Oh, that's why. Okay. Because I sent those Saturday. So I don't know if you saved the ones that I sent on Saturday.
Hey, Britt, would you like to speak into my mic?
Okay. It's it's
Huh?
the one with the white, the girl, she got like the white headband with the popsicles on it.
Are these not microphone stuff?
That's not what you're talking about.
Do we do a podcast?
Stop trying to use double entendres to cover up your freaky nigga shit.
I'm just asking Britt Nicole if she wants to speak into my microphone.
Cats are petty as fuck and vengeful. You don't give me treats or feed me at my scheduled feeding time, I'll piss in your shoes.
What the fuck?
Mhm.
Seriously, I ain't got no cat. I don't want no cat to pee in my shoes.
Don't piss your cat off.
No, cats is what I've seen videos of cats like climbing on the stove and taking a shit in the rice that was cooking on the stove. Like,
Because they were white people.
Why would the cat shit in the? Well, I don't know. Maybe he was on to something. Because if white people making rice, I don't think it's coming out good. Maybe he was adding some flavor.
bro, the way I would fucking no. It's the one right under Trip. That one.
We can fight, Britt. I'll let you win.
Okay, so for people in the comments, what do you consider being late? Not your periods, you freaks. What do you consider being late? Come on.
5 minutes. No. I'm sorry. 12 minutes. Because fucking Wells Fargo got
we
rid of me the
asking,
first time
what-
off of 5
What
minutes.
do I consider being late?
Yeah.
Or what would your job consider being
Right.
What do you consider being late? Okay. Now,
What-
is that just like period or just for work?
That's
Late is when you're
Universal.
supposed to be somewhere at 7, but you show up at 7:30.
Okay.
That's egregious if you show up 30 minutes.
No, just like period. Like, what do you consider like being late? Okay, so if you're not there 5 minutes early, you're late. On time is late. Yeah. So for the most part, especially like when employers they say like if your start time is 8 o'clock, they want you at your desk, your station, whatever, ready to start at 8 o'clock, which means that in order to do that, like if you have a time clock of some sort, you need to punch in slightly before that. So how come I can't already be in my car and ready to pull off at my end time,
See,
requiring me to
but
punch
that's-
out slightly before.
Anita, that's why you are your own boss, though.
No, they not. They don't.
No, but I'm just saying.
Just
So
how
you,
they don't give you 2 weeks notice before they fire you.
I'm just saying. So you,
Oh, they give you 2 weeks notice. Them write-ups.
so I have to be here early enough to clock in before my start time,
Right.
to be ready to go at my start time.
Right.
But you motherfuckers don't let me clock out early so that I can be ready to pull off at my end time.
No, that's not how that works. Not how that works.
I feel you though.
Like,
Like,
it makes sense. Like,
Like, excuse me?
I feel you. You're not wrong at all.
what, we like, what, an hour, 15 and shit? I do that at work. I clock out 5 minutes before it's time for me to get out of here so I can get out of here.
Yeah, like
What you work for? You know what I'm talking
No, when I do have to go to the office. I just started working from
about?
home.
I'm like, bro, you clocking out 5 minutes early. You working from home. You're a sick nigga.
I used to be clocked out.
Had to
15
make it
minutes.
to to make it to the kitchen about 3
I keep
o'clock.
tabs like, oh, okay, it's 5. No, ain't nobody coming in. Let me go ahead and still get my full time.
Savannah said, I was always taught that being on time. I was like, yeah, because I mean, the saying has always been, if you're early, you're on time. If you're
Neither
on
lie.
time, you're late. And if you're late, don't bother showing up.
Right. But now they give you
Until-
half of
until-
the currency
until
if you late.
like really late and you don't show up, and now they call like,
They call it like, where you at?
Now, remember when first day you said if I was late, don't bother showing up. So I knew I was gonna be 30 minutes late.
But if you do that
So,
twice, it's
I'm
considered
just-
a no call, no
I'm
show,
just
and they
gonna
let you
stay
go.
at home.
Damn, they knocked it down from 3.
Yeah, it's 2 now.
God damn. See, I never know call.
That's your, they need y'all. Y'all
Well,
are
my job,
essential.
like we have a grace period.
Is not essential.
I mean,
Y'all
not
essential.
a grace period. We have 3 freebies. As far as like with attendance. So like you get 3 times to be late, you know, or to do a late call in,
Right.
because you were supposed to do any type of call in at least an hour before your shift starts.
Right.
So if I start at 12 and I call at 11:05, that's considered a late call in. So you get 3 of those occurrences before they actually start like a disciplinary.
We have
process.
no occurrences at our job. Just don't leave us high and dry is all they ask.
Damn, man, I need to see if I can get bonded again.
That's all they ask. It's like, just don't leave us high and dry. Like, we had a whole girl who had some situations going on with her crib, and she's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. They'd be like, all right, cool. And they just ask one of us to stay later. It's like, hey, can you stay an extra 30 minutes past? We'll knock it off on your schedule the next day, or you can come in
You know,
late.
That's what pissed me
That's
off
all
so
it is
bad
with us.
about the job that I had to sue for discrimination,
Fuck that
because
job.
when the white people were calling in at the last minute for the pettiest of shit, like one dude called in because he's like, oh well, I need to snow blow my snow. So he was
You
late
need to
because
snow blow his hoe?
he wanted to snow blow. One, obviously, because you know how they are about their pets.
Right.
You know, one was, hey man, you know, my dog is sick, you know, whatever. Like, bro, I have actual human children that CPS can come and take them for if I do not care for them when they are sick. I was sick. I had fucking pneumonia and I was out. And what is the rule with absences? If it is one illness, no matter how many days you are out for that illness,
Right.
that one illness is one occurrence.
Right.
So
That's
if you
what I love about colds.
yeah, so whether you get COVID, pneumonia, the flu, you fucking, you know, your gout fucking up, whatever it is, if all of this is covered under that one, no, I'm
Gout
actually
is
really,
a wild name for what it really is. That's what I used to love about colds. Colds would stack their
gout, ain't gout when your big toe swell up.
I don't know, but all I know was Julius had it and he couldn't go to work and he just kept his foot on the couch all day. That's all I remember about gout. Now, I used to love that about colds, because colds, if you got an occurrence for whatever the reason is, you can have 2 consecutive days off and it still only counts as one occurrence. Now, the catch-22, though, is if you got sick on Friday and you called in on Monday too, that was 2 occurrences. But if you got sick on Thursday and called in on Friday, that's only 1.
Yeah.
So I miss that. But I love the fact that I ain't got no occurrence. They just ask you, you got time? No. You know you're not getting paid, right? All right, cool.
And you know, that that is the thing that I don't like about it, a lot of employers now.
What?
If you don't have leave time,
They won't let you?
they don't allow unpaid leave. Like,
Oh no, they
If
go unpaid
I'm
out there in the heartbeat. for
like,
us.
bro, if I'm sick and I can't come in, and I'm okay with not getting paid because I know that I'm not there,
Right.
what is the fucking issue? It's not like y'all paying me. But no, they will write you up for unpaid leave. Like if you have
Oh,
to be
no.
off of work and you don't have any time to be off of work.
They throw that to us in a heartbeat. Like, hey, you got unpaid time if you decide to take this
Britt
Friday
said, I'm
off.
always flexing my time. That is one thing that I miss about working in my specific department for
That's
the
what I missed
city.
about Spectrum.
I really hate the fact that my bitch of a manager, like my supervisor, like if it wasn't for her, I'd have still been out and never left.
Right.
That was one of the only jobs that was like it really felt like everybody was cool in that motherfucker. Like you
Right.
had, maybe 2 to 3 people max who's be like, bro, I will choke the fuck out you in this elevator. Like I will push the emergency stop and just dog walk your shit. But other than that,
Call back one.
everybody was
Power
cool.
slap.
Everybody
At
was
work.
cool.
You
And
can't power slap niggas at work, but you should be able to.
You should be able to.
and,
Mimi would always be calling somebody out every 6 months.
and being in a position to where you have to ask permission to use PTO, I'm not used to that. This is new to me in my job.
Right.
I'm used to saying, hey,
What do that mean?
I have vacation. These are the days I'm using for my vacation. I will see y'all when I get back. They put it on the calendar and leave me the fuck alone. I didn't have to deal with no seniority shit. I didn't have to do, oh, well, somebody already requested this day off, so we can't. If it was one motherfucker in that office, they was like, leave them a voicemail. They call you when they get back. That was smooth. And I had to give that up because I'm like, if I don't, I'm either going to get fired or I am going to get incarcerated and put pause on this elderly lady.
Oh my. Probably should have.
Yeah.
My job, we do have to worry about who put what on the calendar first, though, because my department's small, so makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, because she was supposed to be retiring. I couldn't wait her out, and I'm glad that I didn't try to because they ended up giving her a fucking promotion. So now she's like second in charge in the office. She would have definitely got rid of me.
She know too much. That's why they couldn't get rid of her.
Yeah, so now she just there hanging out because now she really not gonna leave now because she gets paid to do dirt. And I'm like, damn, man, won't this bitch fucking leave so I can try to get back in my department because I loved it there.
So aggressive.
I had flex time, so it's like, hey, my kid missed her bus. Instead of coming in at such and such, I'm usually here at 8. I'm gonna come in and I'm work 10 to 6. I would go in on weekends and shit. Remember back then? I would always be at work. Mimi, what you want shit at work? My bro, it's Saturday.
We wasn't doing shit.
I wasn't here Wednesday. I just came in on Saturday. Like I was cool with that. I honestly preferred going because I used to really be in there on Sundays. I preferred that because nobody's in the office. I don't have no outside distractions. I got my Netflix up. That was when I was heavily binging Game of Thrones when I had first started.
I need something new to.
I would have Netflix propped up on my phone, just doing my little accounting shit, and I was cool. I like that. So I definitely miss having flexibility.
We are saying things that most individuals.
We say that all the time. She's new here, so she don't know that.
Oh no, we strongly
Say whatever the fuck we feel like.
Oh, that's basically the tagline of my show.
Yeah, she's new here.
Niggas run cats over and abuse the elderly. You see what type of shit this is? That's what you just said.
And that's why she's on Sunday night.
Says the nigga who's always slandering the blind.
Fuck blind people. Motherfuckers ain't really blind. Stevie
Dog said, pick a blind.
Pick a blind.
Pick a blind.
You did say that. Why?
Give me your glasses, Juan. Let's see how far you can see without them.
I know my blind. I know my blind. I'm not Stevie blind, but Stevie ain't blind.
That's how the YMCA was. I hated it. My daughter fell off the daycare van when she was 2, and I told them I had to leave. And the white lady said, "Can her dad take her?" I cursed her out and left.
Whoop her ass.
Oh, see, in my job. So my job, I had to sue
Whoop
them.
her ass.
at the time of me working there, I still had my braces on. And you know, when you got braces, you got regular ortho appointments.
Right.
I was scheduling my appointments during my lunch break. So anytime that was outside of my lunch break was probably no more than like maybe 15, 20 minutes tops. Cause, you know, the commute. And I would use leave time for the rest of that. And then there were times where, like I said, when I had pneumonia and every day that I was out, they were counting that as an absence. So they fired me for attendance. And then they denied my unemployment because of attendance. Well, I didn't get a lawyer. I got all of my shit. I had all of my documents for all of my paperwork from my doctors, all of my excuses. I had a stack like this of all of my shit. And when they let me go, first thing I said, I want a copy of my personnel file with all of my attendance records fully printed out. And I sat down and I went through and I was marking shit. Times that I had scheduled off as vacation or was approved for me to be out of the office sick, they were marking it as absences or tardies. So that time that I would go off and have scheduled time off from my dental appointments, they were saying, oh, well, she was tardy by an hour. She was tardy by 30 minutes when I was approved time that was on the calendar for me to go to my appointments. So they look at us as being, you know, young, black, and dumb and think that we don't keep up with shit like that. So I ended up winning. And I knew that they was on bullshit because when I went to my unemployment hearing, their lawyer approached me and told me that if I dropped my discrimination suit, they wouldn't contest my unemployment and they would award it to me. I said, I'm gonna win it anyway. And I walked off. And guess what the fuck I did? So because they were the ones denying my claim, they got to go first. So everything they had, as they were going, I was taking my shit and putting it in the order so that I can go through and give it to the commissioner. He was like, okay, you know, I have a decision 5 to 7, you know, days, blah, 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 blah. When I tell you I had that motherfucking notice of determination in the mail the next day, like, get that girl her money.
And you spent none of it on us. You didn't even buy us. You didn't take us to
Motherfucker,
dinner.
do you know how long I went without work?
You
So
didn't
by
take
so
us to
even
dinner.
even by the time because I actually sued them through EEOC.
We
So I
understood
so I
your
got
plight
my
and struggle, but
unemployment,
damn.
and then they had to pay me for me actually filing a discrimination claim.
Yeah, that's cool. But all of that.
All of you said meal, like you could have.
Motherfucker, by the time I got all of that money, I had mortgage and shit to pay. And I hate that I didn't know, nigga, if I knew about OnlyFans back then, and I would have been able to supplement my income, or even if I didn't know about DoorDash and shit either. Or like Amazon
DoorDash
Flex.
ain't been around back then.
I think so.
It must have been fresh.
Yeah, because I was ordering food, getting it delivered while I was at work.
Okay.
Still sound like we didn't get a man.
Right. Still didn't.
That's all I'm saying.
That's okay.
But I feel
Postmates
cool.
Postmates was still around then.
Nah.
I think so. Postmates is Uber Eats now, right?
I
But it's still Postmates in certain markets.
think it's still Postmates. I just think
I don't know.
think
But I was
that
getting
niggas
shit
in
delivered all the
Milwaukee
time.
just don't use them.
But I feel like you asked us a question because you was originally going somewhere with
She was
it.
originally going to play a video that never played.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I was waiting on you to get it together.
Oh, I had it together. I told you I found it.
Oh, see, when you was over there, I thought you was still trying to download it and shit. You never said it was ready.
TikTok, and it asked a bunch of people how late to showing up to work is late.
Whatever time is your clock in time?
So 1 minute, you're late to work.
Yes. If you're supposed to clock in at 7:10, you clock in at 7:11, you late.
Okay, what do you think?
5.
What? Why didn't they just say work starts at 7:15 then?
You would be amazed at the answers that people said.
Because her 5 minutes shocked me. I'm like, you look like somebody that's always on time to work.
I am.
But to you, 5 minutes after is late?
Yeah. Like, I feel like there's a window.
Well, I think they would have put that in the contract if there was a window.
There were times that I would be driving into work and I would be just on time. And I'm like, I really need a coffee. If the line's long, then I won't. If it's 2 cars deep, I'll go. And then I'll be like 3 minutes late.
So you're still late.
Late without coffee is worse than really late with coffee.
Big facts. Can't even argue on that one.
That's a fact.
If I'm gonna be late, I'm at least gonna supplement why I'm late. Because if I'm just late because I left late, that look like, nigga, you don't care about this job. But if I'm late and I got coffee and a bagel, then it'd be like, okay, it was a little bit long at Einstein. You still late, but we're not mad at you.
Look,
Yeah, don't be late.
But
and
like,
show up
you-
empty-handed.
right? At least come back
Like,
with
damn,
something.
nigga, make the late worth it. You ain't got no.
Because I'm gonna tell
McDonald's,
you, it was
you
one
don't
day.
got no coffee, no Starbucks, no bagel. You just out here being inappropriate with your time usage.
I knew one day I was late, so I was like, I'm already late. Let me swing by Dunkin' Donuts. I walked in with my coffee and a box of dozen donuts. They was like, "Oh, you late? I got donuts though." Okay.
Yeah, see,
I've done that before.
You got shit for people.
You got shit.
I've
Are
done
you
that
all right?
before.
Did you make
You
it out
okay?
of
Cool.
traffic?
Right.
Like I knew like I was headed into write up territory, and I showed up and I was like, sorry, they was packed and they messed up the order and blah 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 blah. Like, and it was they
It was
didn't
like,
worry about it.
oh, you brought donuts. That was nice.
I was
And
like,
then
sorry, I was trying to
trying,
surprise
you know,
everybody, but
right.
it, it was running late.
It's running late. Just trying to,
I know, right? Selfish. All you worried about is food when her bills needed to be paid. So
you don't understand how many times she only worry about food.
Right, like
Savannah, you new here.
this is family business.
You don't know how selfish these two can be. Well, all
What
of
the
us.
fuck?
I said all of
Selfish.
us. There's been
Very
times
deep.
where they came late to recording because they had to go get Chinese food.
But you don't eat Chinese.
Right.
food.
It's the principle.
It's not
What's
the
the
principle. You
principle?
don't eat
Ask
Chinese
them,
food.
like,
You
hey,
don't-
And then
you
we-
could have been like, "Hey, Tom, we grabbing Chinese food. We gonna be a couple of minutes late."
One, you don't eat Chinese food.
I do.
Two, what kind of rice do we always get, Juan?
Some fried rice.
What is he allergic to?
Shrimp.
Look,
Yo,
all I'm
niggas
saying is
get
let
mad-
me know.
Niggas be
Y'all running
mad
behind.
when you act like you don't know them. Then when you show them that you do know them, they get mad that you know them.
Because I be
If
in this.
I know that we finna eat Chinese food, that is one trip I know for a fact Tone get excluded from, and he should not be bitching about.
Look, if I'm
'Cause
at
he
the
don't love
studio
it
from
like we
noon
love it.
to midnight,
You
at least
wanna-
say, bro, you want some fried chicken?
But
Everybody loves
but
fried
that's not what
chicken.
we eating though. So you want us to make an extra
No.
stop.
You Chinese places sell fried chicken too.
Not everybody sell wings. Sometimes it's just
You gotta be wings.
Oh, you like Chinese fried chicken?
Yeah,
I never see you eat Chinese food ever.
All I do is see
we
you
just
sit,
went. The last time we went to get Chinese food up there off of Congress.
but most of the time you sit in a corner and you ridicule us for eating Chinese food. I don't even think that shit tastes that good. I don't know why y'all like it
I
like
just
that.
want to know why
I
y'all
don't-
be going
I
crazy
hate
over
the
it.
joy that y'all share eating Chinese food. Y'all just a bunch of niggers. It's exact words.
I have never called y'all a bunch of niggers.
You call us the hard R all the time.
I didn't say a bunch of niggers. I just call y'all niggers.
Oh, so because I added a word, you feel like that's not a part of your
It's
phrase.
not the same meaning.
I hate it.
No, you don't.
So much.
No, you don't.
You're lying.
So much.
We just shared a moment earlier. I thanked you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and
Kayla
back
said
again.
my-
We didn't finish the song. I was waiting for the chorus.
Kayla said my job really
I
doesn't
started
care.
to-
Kayla said my job really doesn't care. I just make sure I'm at my desk by 8:40 a.m. My shift starts at 8:30. Savannah said,
Oh, 10 minutes late.
I don't like individuals that's late and speed to get to their destination. You're still gonna be late. I'm not speeding. Late is late. Yeah, like and my pop say that all the time. He like, if you feel like you got to speed, you should have left yesterday.
This is true.
That's his favorite thing to say.
I mean, I drive fast anyway. That-
Savannah said, I would never get fried chicken from a Chinese restaurant. You are missing out. Listen,
Yo, them Asians fry the shit out some wings.
Hey,
Chi-
I ain't gonna lie.
listen.
Chinese fried chicken is actually fire.
Listen.
Fucking
They just
yo,
always grab
and-
shrimp
no,
with
well,
it.
Chi-
and my
Chi-
fear is
Chinese-
they gonna just throw more shrimp.
well,
Look, I got
Chinese
12
fried
bags of this
chicken. Chinese fried chicken is different than
It's different.
wings.
Yeah.
But wings from Chinese restaurants and wings from Mexican restaurants.
super valid.
Speaking of that, just found the spot on the south side, and you may have already known about it. Shit's fire.
Where on the south side?
It's right there on 6th Street, like right before you get to Mitchell. It's got a bunch of fucking food trucks outside the bar. It's just food trucks just lined up out there.
Oh,
Start with a Z.
wait, you said Mitchell. You mean National?
National, my bad.
Yeah, that's where when I told you we had our little date and we went to the food truck thing. That's where we went.
Oh, that's where you and that nigga went.
Yeah, because it's
Hey.
like an ice cream place,
Yeah, it's a
and then
lot
you
of
got a
them.
bunch of. Well, I knew because he asked me had I ever heard of it, and when I was delivering, I used to do like Grubhub orders and stuff would come
Yeah.
from there. So yeah,
Well, yesterday.
but yeah, they got a lot of
Little
shit.
stick right there. Little fire shit.
No, yeah, we're talking about the wings. The wings from Chinese spots is good, and wings from Mexican spots is good. Actually, I pretty much fuck with chicken wings. That's
Yes, Kayla.
anywhere other than a lot of different white establishments will piss me off. But shout out to Waz's. I know they're no longer Waz's, but them white motherfuckers back there.
Always a good
Yeah, but no, they season the fuck out of their wings. And then like if you've ever seen like Facebook reels and stuff, or like even TikTok videos, like Chinese people will show you like how they make their chicken wings, and that shit just be so crispy and
Chinese
so juicy on
folks
the
will
inside.
tell you everything in the world.
Yep.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Is it really a secret?
Yeah. They're not telling everybody else how they make their chicken.
Yeah, but it's a whole food truck park.
Yeah, it's a nice little food
And
truck park.
I got that food is fucking delicious though.
Thinking about buying some land here on the north side and doing something like that.
I was actually going. I said I wanted to go because they got one of their food trucks. They had Puerto Rican rice on their food truck.
Yep.
Cause fuck you people who told me that y'all was gonna make me some Puerto Rican rice and I never got it.
The fact that you believe them,
I made a post.
your fault.
I made a post and asked where I
Stop
can get
dying.
some from because one of the spots I know that has it, they don't put the meat in there. And if I'm gonna try Puerto Rican rice, I want the full experience. I want the joint with the meat in it, like
That's why
how it's
you go.
supposed to be made.
Hey, what does Thanksgiving look like for a Hispanic?
I don't know. Because
Chorizo.
even our Thanksgiving is not always typical. Like black people do a lot of shit. Because a lot
do
of
a lot of weird.
a lot of
shit.
people don't like soul food.
Mm-mm.
Me, I love the taste of soul food, but I hate the preparation. So I honestly don't cook soul food like that. I can, and I have, and I will. I'm not hell bent on it. Like how Thanksgiving is coming up, and another month or so.
Wait,
I'm
Savannah,
not
you can make
looking
Puerto
forward
Rican
to shit
rice?
like that.
Okay, I'm gonna get you all the
So
ingredients.
some people will do things like they may have like a taco bar for Thanksgiving.
Ain't that racist?
Mm-mm.
I'm so not looking forward to fried chicken.
But you do it so well,
Why you volunteered to do it?
right?
I'm so cold.
But you
You
damn near got it on autopilot at this
Time out.
point.
I never volunteered to do any of this bullshit.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you
just
did. You
had the
told us.
conversation. Yeah,
At my house or for here?
and you was like,
I've never
you
asked
do
you
it
to fry chicken
because-
here, Juan.
I mean, man, that's the one
Shit, don't
day-
make me bring the fried daddy in this motherfucker.
That's the one day I be wanting to go to work. I be trying to get out of helping people cook.
Yeah, I don't be wanting to deal with that because I don't have any help. Because
Beans up in there?
my mom can't cook at all. Like, okay, I won't say at all, but I've told y'all several times. Well, we do have new people here today, but my mom is not a cook.
Give her the steps to do it. Do you feel like she won't follow the instructions?
No.
How long has she been with this nigga? Don't you think of all the years of sitting in the kitchen watching him while he cooked, she should know how to do some shit? She don't cook because she don't try to cook. That's just not her element.
But have you ever sat in the kitchen with Unc? Unc ain't really a nigga that be like,
He just
yeah, this how it
he
go.
just pour shit in and
He
make
don't
magic.
teach you nothing.
Bro,
don't
she
mention
called
shit.
ain't because ain't Pee Wee dressing slap. She called
Fire.
Pee Wee to get the dressing recipe to get it me.
You,
Bro, why you didn't cook it? You
'Cause
called
she
her
not
for a
gonna pay
recipe.
because
attention.
you the cook.
You know she
Where
not
are
gonna
your
pay
kids
attention.
at this point in time? See, the way my mother has started to treat Thanksgiving dinner, it is if you want it,
You make
then
it.
you're gonna have to cook it.
They're not gonna help because they don't eat dressing no more. Like they went through them stages of like when they would eat shit when they was younger, but now that they older, they really don't care for a lot of soul food. So a lot of that shit is just I'm like, bro, and you the man one talking about some you want fucking Thanksgiving dinner. I can go on goddamn Facebook and order a pan of jerk chicken for $60 from one of these motherfuckers who got a Thanksgiving menu, and I don't have to do shit in the kitchen. But you won't even put money down on that. So how about you go in that motherfucker and eat a turkey sandwich?
And you got to make the turkey though.
No, she better take her ass and be like, "Hey, can I get that shit shaved thin?" You better go to the fucking deli counter and leave me alone.
Dawg said, get some cold cuts. Get some cold cuts.
Nah, yeah, we live in
So
that.
Thanksgiving is permanent Puerto Rican rice and kale salad. That is, I am not going.
Kale salad is crazy. Kale in general is nasty.
I am not going to that.
Oh,
house.
Koya's actually making that.
What the fuck is Pernell?
That's like a Mexican kind of like pork. Like it got a real
Yeah, it's a
crispy
pork thing,
outside,
Yeah.
Okay, so
but it's
like
juicy
bacon.
inside. Like
But kale salad though, bro?
I think is it like they version of ham, but it's real crispy on the
I
outside.
don't want no crispy ham.
Hey,
No,
take it
like
back.
Is it
Take it
boar's
back.
head?
it's like some
'Cause
kind of part of the
when
pork
you
though.
Put the ham in the oven.
It's slow roasted marinated pork leg or pork shoulder, common in Puerto Rican
Somebody
cuisine.
just told me that turkey leg was pork leg. I don't know. I saw a video on Facebook and got totally confused.
And it pissed me off because she looked at the bony part of the leg and was like, "Now what meat is on that?" I'm like, "So you ain't never seen no motherfucking whole turkey in front of you
Right.
and saw the size of a fucking wing and a drumstick on this turkey?"
I was confused too. You know, whatever. You just gotta
Like she's looking at like when you see Big Bird and you don't see that nigga got thighs and hips and shit. She was looking at the orange and the yellow part of the nigga feet and shit. Like, see, this can't be a fucking turkey leg because this is the part. Look, it ain't no meat on that.
No, they catch Big Bird in the hood down bad. They gonna fry
Bad.
and jerk the shit out of dog.
Oh, I don't-
Buffet
I don't even know if I
in
told. I don't even know if I told y'all when I came in here last Saturday that
didn't.
last Sunday
You didn't.
there was a chicken in the backyard.
Somebody got a chicken in their over by their house right now.
Well,
They gonna freaking see that.
you know that I live in a largely Hmong neighborhood,
Oh,
yeah.
so it's a gang of chickens over by that Hmong house. That's not even being racist.
so we think that one just.
got away. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
3 or 4 chickens
so
at
they
their
making
house.
fresh fried chicken.
So there was.
Fresh eggs, fresh fried chicken. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
they getting it in.
they getting it in.
They getting it in.
That's normal. It's like 2 or 3. They got a whole chicken coop back there. You just don't know it. Bro got away.
Yeah, like
You were supposed to catch him and
That's
keep him.
That's because he knew what's up. He's on the menu. Oh yeah, they gonna honey roast the shit out that nigga. They catch you.
Oh yeah, he ain't even plump yet.
because at
So that
first,
means he snuck out through the side door.
because y'all know Rhea is terrified of birds. Rhea spotted it, and she thought that it was a crow because, like, she just saw the color, so she thought that it was a crow at first. Look, this
Crow.
was back. She was like, "Cause I saw him doing a little shit," and I was like, "Bruh, why is there a chicken?" And it's like Jelly being loud, and she's like, "Oh, a chicken." I said, "Bro, shut the fuck up. Did they chase you?" I don't care. I said, "You
Chickens
care when
don't
I push
chase
your
you.
ass down to get in this back door? You don't have to push me down. The door is right there. Yeah, but if you're blocking it to the
Chickens
pavement,
don't
you go.
chase you. Ducks chase you.
Huh?
Chickens don't chase you. Ducks chase you.
Bullshit, nigga. I used to spend summers in Louisiana every summer as a child. Chickens chased the fuck out of
You
you.
were fucking with that chicken.
No, them motherfuckers was just something was wrong with them.
That's different.
Because they knew y'all was finna wring their
Next,
and
right.
kick 'em.
So they said attack first, ask questions later.
That was some wild shit though, like Rona, because like my country ass family and shit,
Yeah.
like you out there and shit, and you see shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you give 'em
Normal.
a little name and shit, like you got a little pig named Ben and shit, and then you come out like, bro, it was 6 out here this morning.
You don't realize that Ben is now on your plate.
Right.
That bacon was delicious though, wasn't it?
As a bro, fresh bacon, bro.
See?
Goddamn.
That's why they
Goddamn.
That's why they be like, don't they?
Goddamn.
That's why they tell you don't befriend your pig.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't. It's to us, it's like, oh, McDonald had a fucking farm and shit. We down there kicking it.
EI, oh, this nigga's gonna be dead.
But they used to have some mean, and that motherfucking rooster boy.
Okay, roosters are always mean.
Mm-mm.
Y'all was eating rooster.
Like
You
that
don't eat the
motherfucker was
rooster.
wild
His whole purpose there is the fucking crow. That's it.
and terrorized. Fuck crow and terrorized.
Stop messing with him.
We didn't fuck with him.
You fucked with his bitches.
Like we didn't used to. We weren't the type of kids who was out here throwing rocks at the animals. Like we didn't have serial killer tendencies that where we was fucking with animals. We didn't believe in animal cruelty.
Has Anthony ever been down there?
No.
No, because what it is they probably got fucked with some kids before, and y'all are just
No, because
get back.
Anthony's on my mom's side. This was my dad's side that was in
Okay.
Louisiana. Yeah, so he's never traveled with us. But that shit,
It was a carnival today.
it actually felt really good outside
It was nice out
when
there.
I was on my way here.
Yeah.
I've been in the house all day in
Shit, I
bed,
didn't
so
get
I
to the
didn't realize
studio
it.
till damn near like 5 o'clock today.
Yeah.
Me and the girls in Racine eating at Culver's. We went south and just never came back.
Where is? See, I have, like I said, I hate that I have to go.
Because in the Buick, we just drove
So
south.
that just had nothing to do with it.
Like we
There's
got like
certain
we wanna
videos.
eat, and then we drove, and then next thing you know it, we in Franklin, and then we kept driving, and then next thing you know it, we turned on the freeway, and now we in Racine. It was like, ooh, Cobras.
Okay, it's not that one. This is a video which
Some
oh,
of that white ice cream.
it gotta be this one.
The white-
like she asking a question.
White woman.
So in the spirit of Sweetest Day.
Wait, let's do this.
Did you say America?
What is the spirit of Sweetest Day?
Yes, I told the story while I tried to find crazy ass video.
Because you know it's the weekend for love and shit, and
Love.
you know they might not have got no time.
What
They-
love was this weekend?
They might not have got no time yesterday because that was the main. You know they get the spotlight on the actual day, and you know the side motherfuckers they get the residuals. They get the day after. I just wanted to see which one it was.
7 years of being the side chick. Can you become that next chick after?
You want to become the main chick?
Like, I
You've
don't
been
know.
a side chick for 7 years?
Can you?
Do you
Can
really
you?
want that demotion?
Can you?
Right. Going from the side chick to the main chick a lot of times is a demotion. And we think it's a promotion. No, it's not. Because let me tell you something. As the side chick, he was honest with you about his infidelities. He was honest with you about his problems that he was having inside his marriage. Guess who was probably completely oblivious to that? The main chick. And so a lot of times what you'll do is fine. You'll go from the woman he was cheating with to the woman he's cheating on. And let me tell you something for the side chicks that I know are in here, that nobody gonna act like and claim it. You really don't want that whole. You like the 25% of that you get. Guess what? When he come to you, he don't bring problems because his wife deal with the problems. When he come to you, you his relief because you know what? He tired of arguing with his wife, so he wanna just have a good time with you. You ain't gotta wash his damn drawers every night. You get the good part. So here's the thing: you gotta ask yourself this question: would you actually like a full dose of this man anyway?
Clearly, yes. That's why she asked.
I thought that was a booger, but that was a nose ring. I was gonna say that bogus for putting that in the clip.
7 years of being second fiddle. It's crazy.
Second fiddle was wild.
Second, yeah. You wait a minute. So you've been okay with being like the other bitch?
Not even that.
7 years, bro. That is.
But here's my.
That's
so-
not the same person you even like
so
physically. That's
you-
not the same person you first
You
met
was with this nigga 7 years
on the side.
on the side, which means he is cheating on whomever he's in this long-term relationship with, or if he bounces between bitches, but you still here. And now you want to graduate and be the new bitch? You
But like they said, is it a graduation or is it a
Mentally,
demotion?
you're not gonna be able to do that.
No, like, why would you? Like, you've been watching this nigga for 7 years be a fucked up individual, and for you to think, okay, I'm gonna take this place, and now he gonna be right by me. You stupid as fuck.
Like even the fact that you know that he has no problem fucking off.
I don't know a lot of crackheads, but that lady for sure is a crackhead.
Oh my,
Gotta be.
that's
Because I don't know what you're smoking.
why you got to be a crackhead, bro. Maybe she does a lot of weed.
No, pieheads got better logic than that.
No, they don't.
Ain't no way I'm gonna be
No,
dating
they
a bitch for 7 years on the side, and now it was like, what are we? Obviously nothing, mother.
You are still on the side because you were okay with being on the side. So even if I found somebody else,
And you should,
you still gonna be on the side because you are okay right here.
and like he just said at the end, like the 25, the 15% of this nigga you get, you enjoy. Do you want a full dose of this nigga? He is telling you all his problems that he going through with his chick. He's not a nice person.
I think
That is
what it
wild.
is, because think about what you just said. I think for those women, what it is she's listening to all of the problems that he has with his woman,
And saying
and she feels that if I don't do those things, he won't cheat because he's cheating because these are the things he don't like. So if I'm with him and I'm not doing those things, he'll be a better man with me.
So you're not taking into accountability of the shit that you come with as a person
that he ain't seen you do that once y'all start doing this, then
Nope.
he gonna be like, I don't like.
No, just like when
And now you are in the same position the last bitch was in. He the one that found a new bitch to complain to because you get on his fucking nerves.
it's the same logic
People
that
are
Because
that
the
niggas
side
online
chicks-
do.
Because as a side chick, she's probably feeling like he's opening up about all the things that he wants that she's not doing, or all the things that she is doing that she doesn't like. So she feels like he's feeding her the information to be the perfect woman to him.
Yep.
And if she's the perfect woman to him, he won't have a reason to cheat.
Yep. Just
Not
like,
realizing the cheater just gonna cheat because they fucking cheat.
yeah, just like when chicks put all this stuff online and niggas be like, "Ooh, I know how to be the perfect man she want," and then turn out that she still don't like you.
Chameleons.
Hey, just because I tell you I like Jordans don't mean you should go out and buy me a pair of Jordans.
But you're not gonna turn them down, though.
They will though.
But they will.
But don't do it. Just because I'm telling you something, we're having a
Right.
conversation. I'm not telling you so you could go and do it. Because I may be looking for these things and it's not in the chick that I got now. You are my safe haven, but that don't mean you is in you.
Savannah says individual shit because there's something within themselves that never has anything to do with the other person. If he cheats on her, he'll cheat on you.
Big facts.
So
Hey, Mason, what's up?
because I mean there are multiple sides to this. So there's that side. But then there are a lot of women who don't understand why some women would prefer to just be and stay the side chick. He just outlined all of that. Like the ones who don't seek to move up and actually be his woman, they get all of what they want and none of what they don't. When I see him, I get the time that I want, whether he buying me stuff or he's, spending money doing this and all this kind of shit. But I don't have to deal with all them problems. He's taking that home to his bitch, like Ace just said. So I'm not telling people they should or shouldn't be side chicks. I'm just saying when some people act like they don't understand at all why some women would prefer to be on the side, that's why. They get all of what they want and then they send his ass home. It's the same reason why niggas prefer to be side niggas. They're like, I don't gotta worry about this bitch. I get what I want from her. Whether that's pussy, we kicking it, we have our little fun, we smoke, we chill, we vent, we whatever. But then he gotta deal with them problems. I don't gotta do all the shit, shorty. Take that home to your man.
If you cheat on your boyfriend with me, I'm never trusting you a whole 100%.
Yeah, but it's like, but we don't tell niggas, man, you need to have some fucking self-respect. What type of nigga would want to share? The type of nigga who want his dick sucked and want to have fun, but don't want to deal with her problems. And some women are the same way. They want to be able to have fun. They want to be able to feel good, but they don't want the stress of having to worry about him doing shit on them.
Sharing is caring, man. I don't know why y'all don't get that.
That's egregious. Wow.
Because with niggas, they go get all the benefits, and what they go do, they call her nigga a sucker that's at home waiting on her.
You don't think sharing is caring, Tom?
Not sharing the box.
I'm helping y'all relationship get stronger.
No, you're not. Keep that shit over there.
Why am I not?
Whoop your ass.
I'm helping y'all relationship because she can't leave you for me. Because that's what I don't want you to do.
I've seen it where like motherfucker, you can counsel a motherfucker not to leave his bitch
Man.
or not to leave,
You
know,
need to
a
make
nigga like
this work.
yeah. Savannah said most men that cheat will not leave their home front. The ones that in public cheating, which is disrespectful to their woman, please understand they will disrespect you. Yeah. Because a lot of times niggas don't have side chicks, they have multiple girlfriends, if we're being honest. I've said this several times. They treat their side chick just as good as their woman, minus cheating on her, because she knows what's going on. She's there voluntarily.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Meanwhile, your woman is in the dark and don't know that you're making her look stupid. The side chick is like, well, shit. This nigga taking me out to Shea Paris and fucking Chicago and shit. We going on fucking road trips and doing all this other kind of shit. He's lying to her because he's with me. When he's with her, I know what's going on. So I can just go kick it with somebody else.
Right.
So why do we make it seem like the side chick is the one getting the short end of the stick? Most times she in a perfect position.
We never made it seem like that. That's a woman conversation that they be trying to shame side chicks. She
Y'all
get,
really do be
she
women.
getting everything you getting and less of the fucking headache.
And that's why they train them.
You the one got to deal with this nigga doing stupid shit. I send his ass back home. You go back over there with your woman.
Yeah. Because it's like, if this nigga is spending money on her, paying her bills, doing all of this kind of shit, and she's not even his actual woman,
He for sure was sucking.
what incentive does she have to leave him just because you around?
That's why cheating is a rich nigga sport. Because if you paying your bills at home with your girlfriend or your wife, and now you got the side bitch living in the lap of luxury, you a sucker on both ends.
Savannah said your side chick should never have one up over the home. And that's the problem.
Oh, no,
That is why niggas suck at having side chicks, and I say that they have multiple girlfriends because they put them on the same level.
You're never supposed to put your side bitch on the same level.
They put them on the same level.
That's iniquitous work, as my nigga knows.
Hey, it's like, remember Fabulous Can't Leave Her Alone?
Iniquitous.
Remember Fabulous video Can't Leave Her Alone? Wifey and side chick, bro, he brought them the same chain.
That's wild. That's nasty work.
Then said I might be leaving the earth, so my girl gonna kill me if she smell the smell of your perfume. What damn motherfucker? Why you so close?
Right.
So what do? They like, all right, I'm gonna buy them the same shit. So she can't tell because she gonna think it's her scent.
No, why don't you stand on business? Ma'am, soap and water. Don't you wear no extra shit when we kicking. Soap and water.
Nasty work, Juan.
Well, I know you clean.
Most cheat, but don't have the funds to cheat. It costs to cheat.
Yes, the fucking does.
You know what? I agree and disagree.
What a broke house at? That's what
I agree and disagree.
No.
broke houses. No.
It costs to cheat if you have a certain caliber of woman.
That's a fact.
If you have a very low maintenance and low stuff, like she don't have a standard,
Get her a box of hot wings from KFC.
you cheat for nothing.
You
are horrible.
What type of girl, man? You want some hot wings?
You are a horrible one.
I can DoorDash them to you. We didn't have to see each other.
Because there are niggas that cheat in her car. I had one.
You did.
That is wild.
That is nasty work.
It's just some shit that, like, look, bro, I know niggas gonna be niggas and you gonna live your life the way you want to. That's perfectly fine. But it's just some shit as a nigga that you should not do. And you should not be taking your girl's car to the work's house. You should not have your extra work.
I found out because of a parking ticket.
Like, that shit crazy. And then living like that, like you getting parking tickets in
getting
areas.
parking tickets
And then
you shouldn't be in.
he had his own car. Like, we both had our own car.
So the fact that you got caught with her car is wild. Got her a parking ticket.
It is crazy because as the girl, when you get in the car, you know, like, this is a bitch car. I
Right.
know this is a
There's
girl car.
Everything tells.
Right.
ASAP.
It's just like, I
ASAP.
know this is a girl car.
Yeah.
The pink fluff, like you
It's
still
not even-
riding
Well,
with
no.
the pink steering wheel sting.
Oh,
all like,
okay.
Cologne, like perfume.
in my
and a little
case-
thing.
In my case, we couldn't say that. That's why he always wanted to drive my car because my car looked more like a nigga car. This was when I had the
'Cause
Camry.
You are more like a nigga.
Remember, I had the music. I had to snatch the subs and shit. My windows was dark. My car looked more like a nigga car than his Monte Carlo did. So that's why he always wanted to be in my car because my windows and shit was tinted and dark. I'm like, that's why. I'm thinking you just didn't want the police to see you
That too.
driving and smoking and shit, but it was really because you wanted to be able to hide hoes. So, yeah.
That's terrible.
So that's one thing that I really want people to understand. Like,
are horrible.
I understand people don't want to be cheated on. So of course you were going to shame. You know, they don't shame side niggas though. It's only
Shame.
side chicks. But of course you were going to shame side chicks because you feel like, well, you need to have more self-respect so that you don't fuck my nigga. But when you think about it, they really be getting the fucking bigger end of the stick.
I just hate when niggas cheat down.
Niggas always cheat down.
That would be blowing me. Like,
Niggas
bro,
always cheat down.
why you don't go get a bitch better than your bitch?
Because then they're gonna realize they don't want you.
Because I feel like in some cases, chicks go get niggas who better than their niggas.
You wanna know what they find out? They find out that your girl really downgraded to be with you.
Because that shit's wild.
you know the funny part about it, when that, and this is, I'm saying this as a woman, what I don't understand about women, because men do cheat down fairly often,
Very.
most of the time,
Lots.
All the time.
and men cheat down. So when women find this out, they start to attack the woman for being, less than what they feel they are.
Low quality.
And it's like, if anything,
You should be talking to your nigga. Why is he still hanging out in these places, finding these low quality?
well, not even just that, but honestly, rather than shame her, this will make me feel shitty about myself. Like, bro,
That's what you stepped out on me with.
this nigga really cheated on me with Uncle Ben.
Yeah, man. It's like y'all crazy.
Like,
It's egregious.
Like you have already outkicked your coverage with the chick that you scored. Like the chick you landed to be your girlfriend is already
top
yo league.
Cause it's like, bro, you didn't even have, like, if you, I want to be able to look and be like, damn, bro, I would have cheated on you too. I get it. But it really be just like,
why are you like
this? What we doing? You are a fucking embarrassment.
Yeah, like if
yes.
I get
You
caught
are a
cheating,
fucking
I
embarrassment.
want my bitch to be like, you know what, Brody? That motherfucker bad.
I can
I
see
don't even
why.
blame you.
Right.
I'd have fucked.
I still ain't fucking with you no more after this.
But I feel
But I
you,
get
though.
it.
I get it. She bad.
I understand where the temptation came from.
Absolutely.
Because if I was you, I might have folded.
Man,
I might have folded.
in a basket.
But this nigga, I would have been starched stiff. That bitch, I would have folded. This one starched stiff. How did we get here?
How did we get here? Gotta have a coach.
Because once you see that, you have no limits on who or what you would cheat with. There's no coming back from that whatsoever.
Not at all.
I feel like dudes who fuck anything don't be used to getting attention.
Or they are used to getting
Now
attention and they're not getting it like they used to.
That's crazy.
Like popular niggas start falling off.
I'm never just fucking anything. I don't give a fuck who not looking at me.
Men date multiple women because if they know, if the women know who they really are, they wouldn't mess with them. Yeah, and men use that excuse a lot. They don't tell us the truth because we can't handle the truth. And it's not that we can't handle the truth. It's they can't handle our reaction to the truth, meaning they don't want us to be able to make a decision on how we're going to deal with that truth. So they force us to deal with it by not telling us what the fuck it is. They don't give us an option. Yeah, if they feel that your reaction to the truth is not going to benefit them in any way, they're going to spin it to you not being able to handle the truth, and that is a lie.
You want the truth?
I can very much appreciate that you told me the truth and respect that you told me the truth, while at the same time deciding that I don't want to deal with that moving forward. That is not me not being able to handle the truth. I didn't bust you in your shit. I didn't fucking break your windows out. I didn't call your mama a fat hairy hoe. I didn't do none of this shit.
What?
All I said was respectfully.
Right, that's why I look at you like, have you done this? I feel like you've done this.
Like respectfully, this is just not a place that I'm in to where this is something that I want to move forward with.
You have matured a lot.
I've always been like that though. Niggas just lie and put me in fucked up situations, and now I got to show out.
Sometimes you just gotta pop out and show a nigga.
Sometimes you gotta lie though.
No, you don't.
Sometimes.
You don't have to lie. You choose to lie.
Sometimes you can't tell the truth.
Sometimes
Have you ever told the truth and that shit still sound like a lie?
Yes.
You be like,
yes.
yo, this really
this
happened.
whole story is too wild.
But
for
this
you to
whole
believe
story is
it really happened.
shit.
Yes.
think so.
I have definitely told, and it came out worse.
Oh, well, okay, maybe do y'all think this count? Me going to WrestleMania with dude. I was telling the truth, but
you were
said
telling
it sound like a lie.
No, it
it sounded like a lie for me to go out of town with a guy and he not want sex.
To
him, yes, because he's a bitch ass nigga a lot of times.
But is it now? Are y'all saying that just because it's me and y'all know that I wouldn't fuck dude? Like, had it been somebody else, would y'all have believed, like, ain't no way that you went and you didn't have to pay for no ticket or none of that shit.
Okay, you know what? I might have to agree with you on that one because we were just talking about how people will go out of town without the expectations of doing stuff, knowing damn well that dude who invited you is expecting some ass from you. So that's circumstances, because that's like going to Super Bowl and you not dropping the draws for it. Yeah, it will kind of be hard to believe.
Yeah, but I was dead ass
we
telling
know,
the truth.
we know.
Yeah, y'all
you,
know.
Right. But if it was somebody else, I might be like, yeah, right, nigga. I won't lie. We didn't know about the mop bucket cups until later.
I'm just saying. If I was out here putting mop bucket cups in my jeans, I wouldn't expect no chick to give me a
But they
Wait,
do.
What's the date?
I don't know. One of your stories you were telling earlier.
Yeah, that's why I was clarifying what she was saying. What a date is. Because in my case, it was a platonic friend. Like, we just cool. They had an extra ticket to go to this event. I wasn't even the first choice to go. Somebody else was supposed to go. They fell out for whatever reason, whether it's financial, scheduling, whatever. They couldn't go. So I ended up getting this extra ticket. They were comp tickets. So it's not like this person paid for the ticket either. They didn't pay for their ticket or mine. They were comp tickets given from the government.
Yeah.
Listen. So in this case, it's
actually,
like
He made out like a fat bitch.
He sound like he should have been giving you some dick.
Right.
yes,
right.
right,
letting you smile.
right. But and I think that's the thing that he wasn't understanding. Like, it's not like he dropped a bunch of money. Now, if it was one of them things where it's like, okay, he paid for these tickets and all of this shit and brought me, I can understand why you'd be like, man, ain't no nigga just gonna do that for nothing. But they were free fucking tickets. They were comp tickets. He didn't have to pay for anything. So
but you also got to remember who we talking about too.
We talking about the same person.
Right, but y'all just brought up something that was the truth and it sounded like a lie. And I think that based off the fact that a lot of men feel like ain't no nigga doing something for nothing.
Right.
That it probably would sound like a lie to most guys. So, y'all just know me, so y'all knew that I was telling the truth.
In some cases, lying is okay.
It's not okay.
It is.
Stop
you want to know why?
It's a mission.
You want to know why I
push
feel
this narrative?
No, I'm just saying. In some situations, it's okay to lie. Like in that situation, I probably would have lied because I feel like you're not gonna believe the truth anyway. Like when I know who I'm dealing.
Okay, I will admit stuff to not argue about it because I know that you're gonna think that it's some bullshit and it's not.
So when I know, when I know who I'm dealing with, sometimes you don't need all of the truth. Because I feel like, for one, if I go over this story with Tone, and me and Tone did it, pause. We was right there. We know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
This is completely true, but I feel like if I go and tell somebody else this, I'm like, why stop fucking lying? No way that happened. I'm like, shit, there's 3 people that got the same story. What the fuck you mean?
Nah, because I've done that.
It's
like,
because of us.
I have.
Because of us.
I have not gone into like full detail about things because I'm like, it's not gonna do nothing but create an argument over something that didn't even happen.
Right.
And it's like, I'm not lying.
In
right.
his mind, he had a whole story already planned out.
I'm not lying to you about what happened. Even if I were to tell you the whole truth, like, it's still not me lying, but you're going to think that I'm lying to you, and I don't want to argue about it. So I'm just not gonna talk to you about that.
As a counselor, once I've made up my mind, you could be telling all of the truth. You could have eyewitness account and video proof.
Yeah, because moving forward, certain shit I will never tell, bro.
But once I've made up my
I will
mind
never
that
tell him.
you did
not because I want to lie to him, or not because I want to keep things from him, but it's because I value my peace, and I don't want us getting angry and having all of this shit over a scenario that you made up that didn't happen.
He did that already, so you know he's gonna do it again.
Which is why I said moving forward,
like
certain things I'm just not gonna talk about.
He went and spent money to create a narrative in his head.
SmackDown will be here next month. If bro gave me free tickets, he wouldn't know about it. I will lie and be like, bro, I want him off V100.
Man.
Just don't say 105.
Like, bro, Juan got mono again and gave me, I got a spare. You want to go?
Oh, it's believable though.
But I'm just saying, like,
sometimes
it's
okay to
it
lie.
don't
Is that what you
it don't
said?
it don't make sense.
Is that what you
It's
said?
okay to lie on me.
You just said it's okay to lie. That's it's a great lie right there.
It's okay to lie. It's okay to not tell. It's okay to tell half truths.
Half truth is blonde got mono from a girl he shouldn't have been dating.
Yeah. So from that, I
And my
can.
best friend introduced me to.
I told you just fuck. You fell in love.
She didn't live my
You gotta learn how. So what you finna do? That's your fault.
Well,
Wasn't that easy with her, man? It's easy for a lot of other people. It's kind of hard when you actually kind of like them as a person. You don't want to
Sometimes, so you still gotta hit them. So what you about to do? Oh, we could get up tomorrow,
She
but you
told
gotta
me what
leave.
she was about to do. She said, "Pass me the joystick." Then we watching Netflix.
No, you got to get up out of here, fam. We
but
link
it
up
was so
tomorrow.
simple. It was something, and then I was like, "Oh," I said, "I ain't gonna be here." He was like, "You going to WrestleMania?" I was like, "Yeah." "Who you going?" I was like, "My homeboy." Had I known that it would have been all that, I probably would have lied and be like, "Oh shit, I'm going with Tone and Juan," because it was believable. The lie was more believable than the truth.
Absolutely.
That's what we just said. That's literally
Because
what we
he
been saying.
knows how much we watch wrestling. It would have been very believable that I was going to Philly with y'all to see WrestleMania.
Especially
It
me.
wouldn't have been a second thought, even though it would have been a lie. But me telling the
Would've
truth
been- 'cause
that
you-
I'm going with a platonic friend seemed too much of a lie. Y'all got to be fucking. So I might as well just fucking lie.
Absolutely.
So yeah. All right.
Sometimes he's right.
We got to dap on that. We need a full fist for that one.
Sometimes he's right.
I'm not saying be a liar like Shorty said in the comments because niggas is addicted to lying.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
niggas
But
addicted to lying.
sometimes, where were you? Now, if I know you don't like me to be a strip club, that's the last place I'm gonna tell you where I was. I just gotta come home with like some food or something. So it was like, well, I was a Chick-fil-A.
Well, no, you got to do like
On
I
a
did.
Sunday.
You got to do like I did. So when I was out of town, and I didn't say that I was going out of town because I didn't want another one of those situations where I was like, "Oh, you must be going with the alderman." What you doing? Chilling. I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying.
Can't
I didn't
take
say
y'all
I'm chilling
nowhere.
in Vegas. I said I'm chilling.
Right. It's cool. What you up to? Nothing, watching a movie.
Chilling. Shit. Or even if I was like, shit, slots.
Still not a lie.
I'm always at Pato at
What
home.
if you tried to pull up on
They
you?
tried to pull up
That's why I didn't go that route. That's why I didn't go that route.
because he knows not only that she's at Potter, but what machine she may actually be at.
Yeah, but so I kept everything. Or like, and it's y'all know how we have that weird thing. It's like we have a sixth sense with each other.
The weird relationship
So
y'all have.
when he hit me with the what's on your mind, Dinkins? Something wrong. I could tell. And I'm like, I told him something that happened that had upset me, but that wasn't where my mind was. Like altogether. My mom got mad at me because I didn't cook some pork chops that she bought. So instead of just cooking the fucking pork chops herself, she let them go bad because I wasn't at home. I had been at his house all week. Instead of cooking them, she let them go bad and then got mad at me because she had to throw them in the garbage. So that was one of the things that was on my mind and pissing me off. One of the things that was on. Yeah, she can do that.
We said that last week. That
Yeah, that's one of the things
one
that
of the
she can
things
do.
she can
She can frying chicken and pork chops and shit, or like when she make them big ass like barbecue pork steaks in the oven and shit. That shit she can
So
do.
why she didn't just fry the pork chops?
That's $1 million question.
Yeah,
Million fucking dollar question.
That'll piss me off too.
And not only did you not do it, you got mad at me for not doing it when you were fully capable of doing it.
Whoop her ass.
She asked you to do it.
So yeah, but
You could have came home and fried the pork chops.
Then that's
yeah,
a piece of
but I
purpose.
didn't lie just because I didn't tell him I'm out of town and you don't know I'm out of town and I don't want to hear your mouth about it. So I just told him one of the things that was bothering me.
You should have told him that you was out of town. Taking with your rhymes.
Because I didn't want to get accused of doing some shit that I wasn't doing. And now you think I'm lying about some shit that I'm not lying about. And now it's an unnecessary fight.
And then we got to whoop his ass.
And technically speaking, he really be fighting with himself. Because I thought y'all wasn't nothing. So what the fuck do he really be mad at? He should probably take a chill pill and shut the fuck up.
Well, these circumstances are different this time around.
It is different this time around.
Nah, he should probably still shut the fuck up.
No, it's different this time.
I understand the difference, but I understand he should also still shut the fuck up.
So yeah.
Wow,
But yeah,
you
so
just- you
Juan,
upset.
You actually won one for the liars.
Don't say that.
Damn.
It's the intent behind the lie though.
Damn.
I want one for the life.
Damn.
I was just telling
Damn.
you
Do you
something.
want to
Have a good
accept that
night,
award?
Savannah. We appreciate you joining us.
I don't know.
I love people who engage. This was amazing.
I don't
appreciate
know
you.
if I want that award.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you really want that award now?
I mean, niggas always trying to win one for the good guys, but I don't know if that was the one I wanted to win.
That was the hill you wanted to die on.
You did. You fought hard for that
I
hill.
did.
wasn't on the hill. I was just saying what happened.
You was on the hill.
was on the hill.
Flags were planted, and now you got it.
I don't know if I really
So you kill innocent people for no reason.
Welcome to America.
You in these American wars.
Speaking of America, I saw a Trump ad with The Undertaker and Kane, and I just
Why? You know what? Don't answer that.
We are going to do an episode where we're just going to take all these ads
and I'm like,
we're just going to play them.
I know how like Undertaker feel about Hulk Hogan and seeing that like Hogan's endorsing Trump. Taker, you can't be on the same boat as Hulk Hogan. You don't fuck with dog.
That don't mean that his political stance ain't the same.
He
though, bro.
lied on you he almost ruined your career. And now you just out here endorsing Trump with him.
I said, "Oh, my neck."
Right.
Bro said, "Hey, so I watched this footage, bro. You ain't even touch the mat."
He said, I know, but your helmet's so tight when you drop. He had a lie in the tuck. He was ready for him.
Ready.
To be like, you
Ready to
lying
be
on
on
me. He was
bullshit.
Like, bro. You had me so snug. It's like when you drop my neck.
That is fucking crazy, man. That's wild.
Very.
I don't know if y'all remember when
Do you
When-
remember?
Tia Murray got divorced from her husband.
Corey.
Yeah. And we had so many guys who were, oh, she just wanted to be out in the street. She left him for another man and all of this shit. And, you know.
That's her business if she did.
Right.
Right. They were, now, one thing about social media is they know that they will take a pic and throw their own caption on there and call it gospel.
Often.
Absolutely. Even
And-
when it got a caption.
And then you have people who do zero research and feel like they look at the memes like encyclopedias.
That's where you get the information.
Yes.
Mhm.
So no matter what it is, they can take a picture, throw a caption on it, and everybody will swear that that is what happened. At least if you were going to create a meme, well, I can't even say that because they intend to cause confusion and conflict.
Yeah.
They don't want clarity. I was about to say, at least with this one, the video clip is under it.
I feel like somebody told me that in the group.
What?
That was just causing confusion. It's like, did you even watch the whole clip? Like, no, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to post.
Oh, the one about Mace.
I'm here to post the clip on the internet, which is what is funny.
Yeah. But yeah, so a lot of people were basically attacking her and saying how like she was basically accusing her of ending her marriage to be a thought. Right? Can we go ahead and play this one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Partner.
You know, I've never dated.
That's right.
I
haven't.
never dated. Corey was my first.
Right. Yes.
Everything.
I know.
So I wasn't even allowed to date until I was 18 years old. I met Corey when I turned 20, and I lost my virginity at 25. There, was that it? And then we got married. Boom. Welp.
So now those same niggas who slander her and shit, it's like, see, man, this hard to find these days, and you.
Damn,
So now-
you don't.
So-
Niggas don't read.
So now that y'all know that that was her first everything, now all of a sudden she's a fucking role model. But y'all was just telling fellas, see, man, look, this is why y'all was just using her as an example on why you don't get married.
She gonna be a role model until she pop out next summer and she just be everywhere like Lori Harvey. Then she's not a role model no more because she actually doing what single people should be doing, which is
Exactly.
dating and fucking. Maybe single people shouldn't be fucking, but dating, yes. And then she Tia Mowry. Look at the circle she gonna hang out in. I'm pretty sure just as well as she know doctors.
She ain't fucking a nigga from Popeye.
Right, just as well as she may know doctors and
Tia,
lawyers. She
no
know
matter
famous
what.
niggas too.
No matter what, it's going to be an upgrade.
Because who the fuck was this nigga she was married to? He's almost the same level as Keke Palmer, baby daddy.
Oh, I was
Who
going to
the
say,
fuck
like,
is he?
No, Keke Palmer, baby daddy don't do nothing.
He don't do
Corey
nothing.
at least act.
Corey still he be on Tubi and BET
When
Plus at
He
least.
was just in the movie in Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, see, BET
with Megan
Plus.
Good.
You saying it like these are things that they should be proud of.
No, I'm just
what
saying.
we're saying is he at least has a job.
Yeah,
so
Keke
even
Palmer,
though-
baby daddy, just a fucking light skinned babysitter.
Right. Like
That show his muscles
even
in a
though
mirror
Tia
selfie.
moves in a certain crowd.
And they're
he
not even
kinda
big
can be
muscles.
in
He's
there.
not even cut.
Social media influence. I don't know who he's the influence.
Influence fuck niggas is who he's influencing.
He influencing all the dad bods.
Hey, I got a dad bod, nigga. Fuck you.
Well, so you need to follow his life.
No, I don't.
Workout
He's
regimen.
light skinned. I don't want to do nothing. Bitch ass niggas.
I'm just saying.
But that was just funny to me when I saw that. And I'm like, we haven't talked about that yet. And I haven't seen as many. Like, I've seen some, but I haven't seen as many circulating that as they did the fake meme that wasn't even her. It was actually they made a meme of Tamara crying, saying that she left her husband for another man, and basically the grass wasn't greener, so she want her marriage back. They created this whole narrative, and it wasn't even the right twin, for one, and for two, I remembered that episode. That was when their niece got killed, and that, what was it, like a nightclub shooting, I think.
Yeah.
Tamara was crying because of that, but they lied and said that it was Tia crying because she realized that she left her husband for nothing.
Because the internet believes anything and everything.
I just
want to whoop their ass. I know.
Bro.
Man, people just say whatever they want on the internet.
They really
Yes.
did.
I hate what fine people do.
You know, I want to get to a point where I can just post whatever just for engagement. I don't think I can. I just say the dumbest shit just for the engagement.
Yeah, because some shit you be like, you don't even believe it.
But it's hard because I hate stupid people. And having that level of interaction on my page of shit that I know that I don't believe, and I would actually have to try to argue for this dumb point, I can't do it.
You don't even gotta argue the dumb point. Like, some people can make the statement and then let that be that. Like, I've seen people make posts and then the person who made the post not even here.
Tori used to do that.
Absolutely, just start fires. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
And then when you notice like 20, 25 comments in, we're arguing with each other amongst the comments because now we figured out something else in here to argue about versus what the fuck this nigga actually said.
And I think another thing is, I don't want, like, anything that I say, whether I accidentally go viral for it or whatever, I want it to be my true thoughts.
Yeah, like how you don't fuck with cats.
Yeah.
And you decided to take one out. Show them that you
I didn't decide. I just didn't go above and beyond to prevent it.
So you made a decision, a conscious one. Yes.
Terrible human.
No, he made a decision to start out. Maybe
you didn't stop.
Maybe it was a single cat and got tired of fucking coming to this box full of kittens every day with no idea how to feed it.
Had a chance to stop that moving.
While Heathcliff was out here fucking all them other hoes and shit, and she was sick of it.
Well, you see a bunch of them sitting right there.
Actually, it's not that many. I think it's only 2 left. 1,
It was just
2. Oh, it's 3 left. They short though. This one.
Nigga with the beard.
This one reminds me. That one we're not gonna like get into. I just want to play that because it reminds me of our topic from last week when bro was here.
Bro, stop talking like that.
I don't get no hoes and how I smash Jazz on the first night. You better take her out to dinner.
Wait, who? Wait, who? My Jazz?
Your Jazz.
That nigga cap. Nigga, you don't even look like me. You don't even look like me. You know how ugly you look?
Oh, now he did.
Hold on, wait. Let me see.
That's your Jazz, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he smashed before you did, bro. You been whining in the diner.
Bro,
Yeah, spending all that bread. All
These
that
women
money.
be letting anybody hit. That's a damn shame.
You got it hit now.
I don't, bro. She contaminated. Hey, we should go to your crib after this.
Yeah, I'm still trying to take this slow. You know, get to know you a little bit.
What's that I know about me? Like, my name is Malik. I'm a Capricorn. My favorite color is green, and I don't have any kids, not that I know of.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
that I
I
knew.
want to go to the crib and watch Tubi and rub on your booty.
Tubi, yes, but rubbing my booty, that's a no.
Why not? It's a lot back there.
I really like you. I'm gonna take things slow.
I can drive slow to your crib. I promise.
Oh my god.
Like, what's up? I'm really trying to get to your crib and rubbing that thing like the Apollo stump.
Look, I have a 90-day rule, and I'm really trying to follow it.
90-day rule?
Yes, a 90-day rule.
All right, well, call me when it's day 89. I ain't got time for this shit.
Are you serious?
Yes, man. It's been 2 dates and you cost a lot. And it's tax season. I got money to spend on good women.
Hey, bro, whatever happened to old girl, Jazz? The one you was talking to, Jazz?
Oh, Jazz?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hit.
Oh, okay. I knew you was.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
This actually feeds into niggas lying for no reason. This how I just want you to know, outside of the last dude that just said, "Hey, did you hit?" The other two niggas are both corny.
Absolutely.
Because the first dude brung that up just to throw that in his face. And why are you two chasing the same chick? You knew your guy is over here whining and dining her, but you went and backdoored her. Let's start there.
But did he or did he hit first?
The way he made it sound like he just hit, like recently.
Oh, okay. Because I just know that he was like,
I feel like that was one of the situations.
you've been whining and dining her and shit, and I fucked about whatever. And it sounds just like this nigga. Just like this nigga. And it's like, how does that concern you? Right. If you already got your dick wet, what does it matter? Why are you in this man's business?
Why do you care?
Because they feel like, as a brother, I'm looking out for you. Like, I fucked with no effort. You should put all your effort into this. That's what most people will look at.
But again, why is that your bit? Because if I went and told somebody and said, look, that nigga dick ain't even hitting. He don't last, he don't whatever. You gonna be mad.
Absolutely.
Because you could be like, what the fuck? Like, why would you even, like...
What that got to do with you?
Right.
Why you
like if she wanted to see for herself, why would you even need to do that? Then you gonna be mad. So you don't want us dry hating, but you niggas to do that shit. Because you feel like she's not worth another nigga. If it's not your pocket and it's not your time, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, young blood.
One thing niggas will never.
They don't mind their business when they need to. When they need to.
Like, okay, bro, you fucked 3 days and you didn't spend no money. Maybe she was like, you know what? I can't live my life like this no more. And when she bumped into me, I just so happen to be the nigga that got to spend some money. And I'm gonna spend my money. Let me spend my money.
And this goes into, I say this all the time. Niggas are always telling us that we need to choose better, make better decisions, and all of this other kind of stuff. But the moment a woman does that and actually applies that, because like you said, we're in 2024. Say in 2020, I met this nigga, we hit it off, we fucked on the first night. We ain't talking no more after that. But now, 4 years later, I'm like, you know what? I'm actually at a point where I really don't want to do, shit like that no more. Like I'm actually looking for, I just turned 40 this year. I'm looking for somebody who I actually want to be in a long-term relationship and move forward with. That's me choosing better because I want a different outcome. But now you were telling this guy that because me and you fucked with no strings 4 years ago, that he shouldn't be trying to have anything with me now.
Look, if it wasn't the love of your life, anything more than 3 years ago was free game.
But then if I was still out here fucking niggas without nothing, then you'd be telling me that I'm a weak bitch with no standards.
I also think niggas should understand that just because she might be a certain way, she could still be that way. She just ain't that way for everybody.
Right.
So maybe it was something that Brody said that he got pussy in 3 days. Whatever he said, you don't know how to unlock that. So now you gotta wait a week and a half, or now it took you 6 months to fuck, and what he did in 3 days.
Or maybe she just did, and I think a lot of times guys kind of get things confused too. They don't look at it, but sometimes we look at niggas too and be like, yeah, that nigga ain't worth trying to be with, but I still want to see what the dick like. I saw what it was like. It wasn't enough to keep you around, and I'm on to something else. I think niggas, they say that they don't mind being used by women.
They
But
care.
when but
They
when
care.
but
We
when you
care.
but when you have a certain type of nigga who's used to bitches chasing him and treating him like that nigga, when they run across a motherfucker that's like,
He becomes corny.
damn, this
Then
bitch
you
really
get
done-
shit like that.
yeah.
It's not even corny.
So it's very, 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 very weird
And you spread
to me.
cornyism to your other homeboys because now you, bro, man, I don't do that. Shut the fuck up. 'Cause
Yeah.
what you not doing for this bitch, I know you do for other hoes. So shut up.
Right. And we've seen that as well. And it's like, okay, that's no different than you say you fucked this chick and didn't have to do nothing for her. But we watched this bitch who ain't your bitch. You taking her out on fancy dates and all this other kind of shit.
That bitch run you through ring you out like a fucking wet towel.
Taking you to Cheesecake Factory.
But you feel like because you feel like because you didn't do this for this one, it's the same shit. The same way how you feel like you didn't have to do all of this to deal with her. You're taking this one out and doing all this little kind of shit and taking her on dates and doing all this shit, and this ain't your bitch. It's probably some niggas who feel the same way about you. And if they said something, you would be like, okay, nigga, and you would feel like they was corny. So why be that corny nigga?
Because niggas can't help but be corny. It's something in a nigga that just be like, you know what? I'm at
Rita said they definitely care. Ego fragile. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Men care. We care. We be at home holding our blanket like Marcus.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, I know some dudes.
So there was a video on Instagram that I saw, and it was a guy, and
you got to come over to TikTok.
He came by his homeboy house, and it was a baby in the backseat. He was like introducing him, like, oh, well, you know, this my basically his latest baby type shit.
Damn.
Welcome to the party type shit. And at first I was like, oh, let me, man. And he went like, he made it seem like he was going to be cool with it. And then he told him like, bro, you need to quit having all these fucking kids. Like he told him about himself.
Yeah.
Like, cause yeah, like you doing a little bit much. You ain't that good of a dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you.
Absolutely. Friends should be able to tell friends that.
But there were so many niggas in the comments calling that friend gay, talking about, man, why you worried about this nigga dick? Why you this? Niggas need to mind their business and all this kind of shit.
Populating the world with more unfit fucking human beings.
And he is ruining the lives of children who did not ask to be here because he's a shitty ass dad.
I wonder if I can, because I should have notifications from him because I definitely
that was me. He's probably doing the best that he can with whatever he got, but he could avoid a lot of that.
If he just stopped doing whatever he was doing,
get a vasectomy. I don't know why niggas are scared.
10 kids.
10 kids. And be proud of it. Somebody posted something on Instagram where some dude got 6 kids all on the way by different women.
Most unfit people.
Because they available. Now think about it. We too busy at work trying to get ourselves again. They just at home available. What you doing? They the ones who are able to text all day because they ain't got shit else to do. But wait for they turn on the Madden League.
Is this a downloadable video? Because you know, oh yeah, here.
Course.
Tom, I'm finna send you this video real quick. Because I remembered I commented on it. So I'm like, I don't be on Instagram that much. So when I do comment on shit, it still be right there.
Oh, well, while we here and talking about people that's corny, I like to say that I think Joy Taylor is a big cornball too.
Who the hell is that?
Y'all know who Joy Taylor is?
No, that's why we asking you. In unison.
She's like an analyst on like ESPN. She got her own podcast.
Is that the chick with the bad hair? Okay.
You ever heard of Jason Taylor?
I heard of that name.
That's his sister.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Joy is fine as fuck.
I just sent it to you, Tom.
It's not always about the looks, man.
Like Undisputed and all that shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, okay.
No, I shared like a video.
Undisputed is one with Skip and Shannon, right?
When they first started, she was the moderator, so she was the third person on the show.
Okay.
Then she eventually.
I don't remember her face, but I know.
She extra cornball. I guess she thought it was. So a dude took her friend out on some dates, and he paid for the first 2 dates.
Okay, I know. I saw
the third date, it was, I guess it was a situation where, like, in order to make sure we got this reservation, you got to put your card on file. So she put her card on file. The reservation was, secure. They went on a date. And since her card was already on file, he just was like, do you mind just paying for the date or whatever?
I didn't think he asked. I thought he was just like, oh, but they already got your card.
Right,
So it is what it is.
however it was, like, look, you shouldn't mind paying for the date. Whatever, it's cool. So then I guess few moments, they're going down the line, and he was like, I don't really find this situation to be working.
I thought that happened right after the date, though.
However it happened, he said, I don't think this is working, which I think that's commendable. If you see that this situation not going nowhere, then why the fuck we keep wasting each other's time? And for her to tell her friend that she should have asked dog for her split on the bill is fucking insane.
Because low key, I do feel like by the third date, I feel like you knew already, and you was just trying to get your money back that you spent on these 2 days. So you only went on this date so that I could pay for it.
I was cornball by every mouth because I ain't asked you for my money back on these first 2 days. You better eat that shit like I just ate them first 2 days.
I didn't ask you on these dates. You asked me on these dates.
This is true.
But you gonna eat this L like I ate them first 2 L's.
How are you eating L's when you asked me on a date? You had control on if you were going to ask me on these dates or not. So just like you asked me on this third date and I made the reservation.
So it's cool
so I used my card.
Ask me for your money on the splits of a date.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is,
what we saying then?
What I'm saying is, no, what I'm saying is, I feel like that third date was really him just getting his get back because he had paid for 2 days already.
That's fucking nigga.
That's corny bad.
Yeah.
That's corny.
Because it's like otherwise, like why? Because if because you like, well, you had to take that L like I did. If you are the one asking me out on dates, you are in control of your L because you're asking me out. So if you feel like we're not going nowhere, why are you asking me out? You putting yourself in that situation. I'm not asking you out. If I'm like, hey, you want to go to the movies, you want to go do this, and you want to go that, and then you're paying for it, that's different. But you're asking me out. And then
I asked you on the third date. We've discovered that this not going nowhere. That's cool. That's fine. Let's walk our separate ways.
Yeah, but don't you ask me on a date that I ended up paying for you to be like, oh no, I'm good. You asked me out and I paid.
I'm good.
Because you asked me out. Why am I paying? And then you had me pay when you knew that this wasn't going anywhere.
I didn't know it wasn't going nowhere. Maybe you said some foul shit at the table. Bottom line is, don't ever in your fucking life, ladies, if you listening, because you're not getting it. You're not getting it.
But it's not just
don't go nowhere with wine.
But it's not just because of her, because I would have felt the same way if a chick asked a dude to go somewhere. Like if she's asking, I don't feel like that's on him. Like if I tell him like, hey, excuse me, just like I told him, I'm like, it's October. Rodizio got Bacon Fest. I want to go to Rodizio because it was my idea and I said that I want to go. I don't have a problem paying because I asked him to go to dinner. Whether he lets me pay or not, because that's just how he is. But because it's my idea, I'm going into that with the intent of paying for this dinner because it was my idea. Now, if he asked me and was like, hey, Dinkins, let's go to Rodizio.
I don't care how we got here. Don't ask me for the splits on no date, man.
No, don't ask me to go somewhere you don't plan on paying.
Don't ask me for the split. But apparently, it's not like I'm broke, bitch. I paid for the first 2 days.
That don't mean you ain't broke.
You got a problem with paying for the third date?
That don't mean you ain't broke.
Them niggas, you know.
That was
okay. How many times have I been in a situation with a relative of ours where it was their idea for us to go out to eat, and then when the bill comes, they didn't have no money and I had to pay? It don't matter.
We're not on a date.
It don't matter. The point is,
you can ask the relative for the splits.
No, the point isn't about the split.
The initiation of the date or whatever this outing is.
Anytime you go somewhere with her, that's your fault. And I'm always blame you because you know that bitch don't be having no money. That's like if I go out with her and I get stuck on some jam shit, I'm going to blame myself because I've seen her do it to you. Why the fuck do I think she wouldn't do it to me?
You do got a point there.
So if I get caught in a situation with her, I'm definitely blaming myself because I've seen her jam you up several times.
I met you and found out about her jamming you up. We sat out in your parking lot
So
he was upset about that.
With that relative,
Bruh.
I know the type of time she be on. I'm
You
not
was
going nowhere with her.
I remember
At
that
all.
plain as day.
Are you fucking kidding?
She not. She be dead ass. Then they tell you I'm finna go out of town. Bitch, with what money? Because you ain't had no money on this bill.
Bro, all the time.
You ain't had
All
a
the time.
splits on it.
All the
What
time.
happened, Rick?
But yeah, that's my problem.
You doing a lot.
Fuck that.
It's if
I ain't got your splits.
if you are initiating the date and the outing, you should be the one that's paying for it. Unless the person who was asked volunteers to
Okay,
pick up the check.
so-
And I feel like that period. Like I said, that even applies to us. It's not fair for you to be like, hey, we should go out to this fancy restaurant and do this and this and this if you don't have intentions on paying for it. Now, if he opts to pay for it, then cool, that's on him. But by you initiating the outing, I feel like whoever initiates for y'all to go out on a date or to go on this outing, you are the one who's paying for it. Unless y'all know going into it. That's just like when we all go,
I'm glad you're such a logical person because I know a lot of women don't live by none of this logic.
Nope. That's why I stopped fucking with Jasmine.
Which is why I'm not going nowhere with them. Because like you just said, if you initiated the date, you asked me to go somewhere with you. Why the fuck do I gotta when he say 32.50, why he looking at me? Because I'm a guy.
Yep.
And you feel like because I open doors and pull out chairs, you just assume I had the bill covered.
I told y'all that like prior to, because he got a new job, his new schedule, he back on third again. That entire time that he was off and like training on first shift, we were able to do a lot more things. Every time that I said I got this one, every time by the time I got my, and he already got his screen, he like, all right, don't worry about it, you just get the next one. And then we get to the next one, you just get the next one. He don't let me pay.
But that's different because he don't let you.
Right.
There are times where women will be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm free this weekend. Let's go out to eat. Let's go to this particular place here. And you was like, okay, that's cool. What time are we rolling up? Oh, we'll be leaving at this. And then you get there and then everybody's eating, the conversation good, whole 9 yards. Bill hit the table and she looking at you.
It's your idea that we're here. I was at home very comfortable in my drawers playing Madden.
I was cool.
I didn't plan on leaving.
I
The
could have-
sanctity of this chair. My ass was permanently cemented to this couch.
I was ready to order some KFC hot wings.
Man, that's what I'm saying, nigga.
And now here I am.
Now I done had to put on pants.
Putting on pants is a big deal. And you
know how much you hate.
Who you talking about, Monte? Monte said, well, in her defense, I'm not paying, but I ain't paying, be silent. Laugh my ass off. I'm not paying, but you got it, so we good.
That'd be crazy as fuck.
Right.
I ain't paying, but I know he got it, so we ain't gonna start. I'm gonna start looking at motherfuckers when the waiter come back. So how we doing it? We splitting the check? Absolutely.
And I mean, even then, to me, it's like, I feel the same way, like with splitting the bill. Even like when you amongst like a group of people. That needs to be a conversation that's had. Don't just assume that people are okay splitting the bill.
But you know what I feel like is more people in the world like you. There are more people that just be like, all right, fam, that was corny. Move on.
What you mean?
There are more people who will justify, like, not even saying you justifying it, but break it down and make it logical to why we shouldn't split the bill, why we should split the bill, instead of just saying, hey, you know what, fam? You and this asking for the splits of the bill in this situation right here, this is corny.
Well, they'll do. A lot of people will tell. No, they'll tell you.
Let's move
no.
on.
If you look at the
It cannot be
comments,
corny no more.
if you look at the comments, like a lot of people will tell you, like, bro, I would have paid and then just blocked. A lot of people say that because there was another video, Jennifer Hudson, talk show where somebody was like, a guy asked her on a date to Waffle House. To Waffle House, the total bill was like $40, and he wanted her to pay. And she's like, "Bro, it's $40. Like you asked me out.
Wait,
You asked
he
me
asked
out.
Jennifer Hudson out?
No. It was. It had to be somebody that was like on her like production team because they had like the little
Okay.
headset and everything on. So it had to
I'm
be one of her
you
crew.
asking her. First of all, you bold enough to ask her out and even bold enough to take her to Waffle House? and you extra bold to ask. It's
But
slap.
no, but this is the thing.
When
You
you
have
not
niggas
sticking
that
to the
complain about chicks wanting $200 dates. She was okay going to Waffle House, and you still stiffed her.
Nah, I'd have paid for all of that, baby. You want whipped cream on the waffles? Waffle House slap though.
It is. I'm over.
But that
it.
was her thing. Like, bro, you asked me out.
That's cornball behavior. He's a corny nigga.
But is he only corny because the amount was low?
No,
he corny for the
asking
skin.
for the splits. I'm gonna fuck how much it is. If you feel that this is an L, and no matter how you feel about it, though, just pay for the date.
Bro, if you ask
It's been
anybody
times
out,
that I've looked across the table and be like, I know for a fact that I'm never talking.
Like that time we saw you on that date in Bayshore? We used the Applebee's.
I like her though. She was cool. We still friends.
yeah, this nigga came.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
This
I
nigga
didn't.
came straight to
I
my
was
house
asking.
after it.
No, that was different.
A different. See, nigga was a whore back there.
Mama was so excited. It's like she was like, "You get some
Yo,
booty."
I didn't even pay for the date. See, that was cool. But see, me and her, we have that kind of understanding.
Whatever happened to her?
She got married and started a food truck. So.
What kind of food?
Right.
I don't know. I think she be doing tacos. Next time she posts some shit, I'll share it.
Got it.
Like we support black owned businesses.
Yeah, but it's been times I've looked across the table and be like, I know I'm never gonna see you again. Or I know for not even see you, but I know like after this, the extent of how we speaking is it ain't gonna be like that.
See, and for me,
And I'm not gonna ask you to split the bill. I'm just gonna pay for it, and then that's just gonna be that.
yeah, and for me, like I said, I feel like if you initiate it and you asking me out, and I think one of the major things that I hate is motherfuckers wait until the bill gets there to surprise you with the split shit. It don't be a conversation ahead of time.
Tell me you ain't got no money.
Because
before we even leave,
I would rather
you don't got no money.
I would rather
have that conversation before we get in the car. Not that I don't want to. I'm going to leave you there because you can't do it, but at least let me know because you don't know what I have to do in regards to moving my money around or the place that you're choosing.
When you
we may have to change.
When you suggest we should go on a date, I'm gonna tell you.
yeah. But I feel like I want you, like if you plan on making me split the bill, when you ask me on a date.
That's not a date at that point.
Exactly.
Can we go hang out?
That's
exactly. So when you do, I want you to be upfront. Don't wait until the bill comes to spring this on me, because I'll be like, bro, I ain't.
At that point, I'm gonna ask you how fast are you?
Yeah, but I but if anybody ever asks me to go Dutch on a date, I'm not going. It is not because I am bougie. It is not because, if he ain't spending money on me, it's because if I am going to be paying for myself, I don't need your company anyway. Like I go out, me, I go out to eat by myself all the time. I don't need you in my space if I'm just going to be paying for myself anyway. I can buy my own dinner and I can tear my own self up when I get home afterwards.
We didn't need that part though.
I'm just saying. So ain't no fucking way that you could be like, all right, we go on this date.
No fucking way.
And I pay for me, you pay for you, and then we see where this goes. I can already tell you where this is going.
Going to hell
by
if you
myself.
don't pray.
Exactly. Because how are you asking me out?
It's not a date.
But you want me to pay for myself. I can go by myself and pay for myself.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have this fire conversation by yourself.
I mean, you could, but you may not be. People may look at you.
Bro, I'm an alcoholic. I can definitely talk to my bartender.
Bartenders actually have great conversations.
Because you know what?
Yes,
yeah, because they see a lot.
Yes, they do.
They see a lot.
Shout out to Ben from Wisconsin.
So instead of going out to dinner with you, where you will probably hold me back, because if I'm going for a party of one, I can sit at the bar and I have to wait on the table. So I can get my food and drinks a lot faster than going with you, and I'm having to pay for myself anyway.
You got a point.
No, I can go by myself. So if you think that I'm going to go on a Dutch date, I'm not going.
Dutch you doing around here is an oven.
Because look at it this way.
Why are you still doing those? Upgrade your life.
Rita said, "Heavy on tear my own self up." Because look at it this way. If I'm going Dutch when I'm paying for my own bill, right? you basically cock blocking me at this table. I can go by myself, and it might be somebody else who finer or more interesting, and I can strike up a conversation with a random motherfucker in the restaurant if that's what I want to do. If I want to get to know somebody in this restaurant, I can go by myself.
I want to get to know you.
And meet somebody else who's already there paying for themselves. But walking into this establishment with the intent of you paying for you and I'm paying for me, absolutely the fuck not. I will do no such thing.
They ass.
So yeah, I will go by myself. If you want to go Dutch with somebody, go out to eat by yourself and see who you run into. You might meet somebody else that's out by themselves, and then you can, hey, you mind if I pull up a chair, and then y'all sit up here and eat and get y'all separate checks. But I'm not finna walk in this motherfucker with you with the intent of paying for myself. No, you might be cock blocking. It might have been a nigga over there with a suit and tie on that was like, man, I would have, bought her a drink or something, but I see she with a young fella. I'm not with this guy. I'm paying for myself. We're not here together.
Nobody buys you drinks when we out. We're not there together. We're just there together, but we're not together.
Nobody buys me drinks while we're out.
No, you, not me.
No, nobody buys me drinks while we're out.
Right.
I want you to think about that. I'd be surrounded by 3 fucking linebackers. What nigga is gonna risk one of y'all being my nigga and sending me a drink?
We are not here to harm you, sir. If you think the lady is beautiful, shoot your shot.
But my point is, I am surrounded by what looks like a team of paid bodyguards, and he don't know what y'all are to me. One of y'all, as gross as it is to say out loud, could have been my man. They don't want to chance that. So why would he? Hey, can you send a drink to the lady with the pink hair?
It's a safe space.
He don't want to send a drink to the lady with the pink hair because he might leave with a black eye.
As long as he's correct and not weird.
But I've been out by myself, and what happened? They come over pouring some shit up. Hey, somebody, and sometimes they don't even say who did it. Sometimes they don't even tell her.
Tom, new experiment. Next time we all go out, we are all going to sit at opposite tables. I want to see people hit on. Or you not like you with us, but you're not with us.
You want to meet me at the bar? First of all, that means she has to come out with the intention of looking like she's worth a damn.
That is
instead of like this.
That's also a fact. That's probably why they don't hit on. It's not because you're with 3 niggas.
It's not with you 3 niggas.
You look like the 3 niggas you're with.
You look like you'll take his bitch.
Right. Everybody at the table with jogging pants.
Whatever. Were you able to pull up that video that I sent?
That video been up.
Okay. So we're gonna rewind a bit backwards and go to this video of a guy being called gay for trying to hold his friend accountable.
Them you? Yeah, the twins. Well, you doing your thing, ain't you? Yeah. Nah. Man, stop having all them goddamn kids, man. I done told you about that bullshit. Get the fuck out my face, nigga.
That is not Instagram's ended music.
I was wondering what that was.
They called him gay?
Yes.
Because he told his friends to stop having babies. He obviously would know his friend better than the people in the comments.
Yes.
This is not a one-time conversation.
And he obviously feels that his friend is not capable.
I'm gonna go through some of the comments. Why the hell is a man in another man's business? Sound like a straight cornball to me.
It's his friend.
Worried about that man dick.
Y'all focus on the wrong.
I really feel like the comments don't be real at this point.
Sounds like bro can't have kids. That's why he say that.
No.
Man, niggas are stupid.
No, I'm really I don't know. That sound like hate.
Yeah, I hate that you keep bringing these fucking kids into the world. And
He the one got to take care of them, not you, bro. Why you tripping?
Because he's not taking care of them. When they newborn like that and they got it, that's just to let me go show my family I got a new kid out here. But like,
I'm sorry, but it's a comment. I know it's a white person because they got an American flag, but the comment, all it says is hard ER.
America.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. That's their loophole. You can work with it. He didn't say nigger. He insinuated.
Yeah, I just like it's so many the comments in here that are slandering him for holding his friend accountable, but then you have other ones, and it says, "See, this is what real love looks like. Like he must not be fathering up to his homie standards. Fam must not be standing on business with them kids. Probably know his partner ain't on a crumb and asking why he's setting these kids up for failure." So some of them,
Some niggas are saying the real thing.
acknowledge that.
One thing I will always give the niggas we associate with credit for is they be on their dad shit. I said some of the niggas we associate with.
There's a few niggas we kick it with. They're a little crumb snatcher.
Not just some. A lot of them.
Nah,
Bad dad.
we know some selective deadbeats.
We selective deadbeat is wild. This is why I could not like when the girls had they got they mama. I wasn't gonna make babies with nobody else.
Hang out with some Brian McKnight ass niggas.
If we have a Brian McKnight nigga in our, we even got some great dads that are not even dads. They women.
I thought you was finna look at Juan.
Because Ravi is a phenomenal stepdad. Oh, you don't be paying attention.
I don't think I ever known a stud to not be a good stepdad.
This is true.
I don't think I've ever known a deadbeat stud. Like they move on with another chick and still be taking care of their last chick kids.
That's their kids.
I saw one in person yesterday.
A stud?
You see one in person all the time. Like how many times have you been around Ravi? Oh,
Like the ones we see on the internet.
okay.
Like Ravi's not the dreadheaded.
Oh, I used to work with a bunch
Which
of
is so funny because they don't even have the shoulders and back that she got.
Bitch walked in the barbershop yesterday, looked exactly like a little one. I thought it was one.
I was gonna say that's one. It's probably the chick I used to work with. Because there's a chick that looks just like.
You know,
Lil
I've
Wayne.
actually seen a couple studs that look like Jay, and it was so funny to me.
He looked like MJG.
It was so hilarious.
What?
Yeah, but my comment on that post, I said a lot of the same men on here talking about he's lame for being in his people's business probably be the exact same ones online staying in women's business who they don't even know, worried about they pussy, who they giving it to, and telling them who will them, won't date them, etc. So it's okay for y'all to be in complete strangers' business and worry about them and their genitals and what they doing, but he can't be in his homeboy's business about these kids because he clearly knows something we don't know. So yeah.
So you hear that, Tom? If I'm ever out here not taking care of my kids, you mind your fucking business.
Fuck you, nigga. Go out there and be a goddamn dad. Okay?
You would not rope me into that nonsense you into.
If you made a baby, go take care of that baby.
Never.
I'll say never.
Never.
You know, but that's one thing.
FTK
And I'm
on them kids.
I'm gonna go by your baby mama house and make sure I keep her updated with your whereabouts.
You would snitch like that? You just tell my bitch where I'm at?
Yes.
Why?
Because you being a deadbeat dad.
But she should mind her business
Break
too.
the generational curse.
Hey, let me tell you something. When I tell you she would always have your current mailing address from child support.
What the fuck?
Big fact, because you not gonna be a fuck nigga, not around us.
Be your own.
You gonna walk in like, who baby is that?
Yours. Yours.
Bitch ass nigga.
I'm pulling it up. You coming to pod. Guess who's sitting right here with us?
And don't let you have a fucking child support warrant.
Woo!
You'll be like, it's gonna be Thanksgiving dinner. Juan, go grab the door for me.
Absolutely not.
No, we gonna be going live in this.
Hey, we got a call that DeJuan Dinkins is here on the premises. Get him the fuck out of here.
No, as soon as he sit down to pod, I'm gonna send the link right to his person. Like, this is where he's at, 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue.
Bro, I will walk across the street to District 7 and come on, you want this collar?
This him right here.
Why y'all telling on me?
Because you not gonna be that person. First of all, look how long it took you to even get to the point to be somebody's dad. Then you gonna turn around and be a deadbeat?
Absolutely.
You see what she had to deal with. You see.
Why would you enter my life at this moment in time?
Then stop skeeting.
I don't even know if this is really my kid. So now y'all got me out here taking.
Well, I will gladly take you down to go get a DNA test. I will gladly take you to go get a DNA. I will never not let you go get a DNA
Rita said
test.
she about to get her kids a step stud. Bro said don't update mine on shit. Yeah. And we don't do deadbeats in this family, so they would definitely have.
Yeah, they had your information.
Soon as they be like, "This is why, baby," I'm just gonna pull up all the Facebook receipts. Like, you see how many people on the internet think I'm a virgin? And y'all think this is my kid?
So that's what you go. So that's
what I'm going with.
Yeah. You gonna go?
That's
with.
my defense.
That's your defense.
I'm like, that baby fat, just like he was. That's his.
He blonde, just like his daddy.
And look, all he do is cry. That's his.
You gonna take that dog?
No, who kid is this? It's not mine.
Ain't gonna be no Billie Jean, bitch. That's
no kid.
This kid is not mine.
Who is it?
Absolutely,
Say, absolutely
my
not.
Is it my brother? Who is it?
You know, Tone still
Is
got
it a friend of mine? I don't have a mystery family.
Anytime,
Bro said it's not a mystery. I know where they at.
It's your mystery.
I caught that. He said it's not a mystery family. I caught the emphasis on mystery.
He didn't let me get my own damn joke on.
I'm observant.
Oh, okay. So you claiming them?
I ain't got no mystery family.
We just said we established that it's not a mystery.
The fact that you would give my location,
yes,
to these people,
because you being a bit. It's one thing is like if y'all having an argument and you just need a little break. Okay, cool.
Me texting one baby mama.
But if you honestly just like, bro, I can't do this. I can't be no dad. Come get this nigga right now. You can stay on my couch.
I'll definitely.
You can stay on my couch for 2 weeks.
I hope
after that, you gotta go back to be dad.
I hope it's a bitch that y'all don't like, so that way we just isolate.
That has nothing to do.
Oh,
with
that's
babies.
not gonna. We're not gonna. Just because we don't like it,
because
don't mean you
because
not
as much as I hate Lexi, you wouldn't have been able to be a deadbeat with her either.
Mm-mm.
If anything, I might have pushed her in front of the bus for you to get full custody.
She used to it though.
But yeah,
she like a good deadbeat.
That's not your problem.
She didn't know what to do with a real nigga.
Nope.
But that's why we're not gonna put you in that part. See, you can't see that. You can't say real nigga and deadbeat in the same sentence. Doesn't work that way.
That's cool.
Break generational curses.
I'll let Kaylin baby.
And deadbeats be having the most fucking jokes on social media.
Mm-hmm.
They be some of the biggest bullies, and it's like, bro, how about you go fight your kid's bully? Your kid probably getting pushed down because they ain't got no dad, and it's your fault.
All right, we have been here far too long. Shit. Please wrap this show up. What? Yo, baby, you bully, you ain't got no dad. You're a sick person.
Where your dad at? Oops. And you sitting up here fucking being a bully on goddamn social media.
Oh, you get ostracized at school because you ain't got a dad. That's wild.
Yeah, some odd reason, some of these new niggas like to actually be in the picture.
What are you wearing to the daddy-daughter dance? Oops, I forgot.
Bitches with little kids will do that. Little kids mean.
You got an active parent who be around. That'd be the new insult.
Your daddy don't never pick you up.
You ain't got no daddy.
Woo.
Yeah.
Cause that's gonna cut deep. Cause he ain't home.
Rebecca talking shit. Your daddy didn't come pick you up from practice again, bitch.
Yeah, they said they need a parent signature. My mom and my dad signed on mine. What about you?
What's your parent do? Oops, sorry. You got no daddy signature.
Just bring your dad to work. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
So now you can't participate in them special days like dads and donuts.
Right, and then it's like, so is it that you don't have a dad? Do your dad not have a job, or do you not have a dad? Why isn't he here today?
Right, now you got to bring your mama everywhere, and now everybody know you.
Oh, granddad or uncle got to step in.
Yeah,
and then uncle definitely gonna want to hand you a fade because you being a deadbeat for no reason. Uncles always be ready to hand out fades.
I'm still going back to niggas not buying me a drink, and y'all don't think it's y'all fault. Cause look how when dog rear-ended me. Look how dog rear-ended me on Sherman, and when y'all got out the car, see how shit changed. Bro was real tough, and then what did he see?
I mean, when you see three big niggas.
See, man, this the problem, man. Black on black violence. Oh, you wasn't saying that shit when you thought you was finna pimp hand me, nigga.
Look, when you see three big niggas get out of a Ford Escort, you'll be ready to fight too.
That was the Buick.
I know, I was being funny.
They should though. We're offering you.
Mimi is actually not very approachable.
Look how she dressed when we're all in public.
That's not true because we've been places where I was dressed up because it was an event or like it was like somebody's birthday or something like, or we all got together. I've been dressed when we went out.
Only reason why somebody
When we
would
go out
fuck
to eat, no, I put on my eating pants because I know what time it is.
you ain't wrong, because I showed
I know what time it is.
When we went to Applebee's, I show had on sweats that day.
Man, I throw on them.
We need a good buffet.
I need to give around the waist.
Would you be interested in a Chinese buffet?
I used to do Chinese buffets all the time.
I'm just saying.
Trees and the girls used to go all the time. Well, not Tiana wasn't born yet.
Your voice getting a little high pitched for like you lying to me.
I'm not lying, bro. That's how we fucking know that Mr. B's is a Chinese buffet. That's where we used to go all the time.
Well, the time is 3:04 into the show, so we are going to go ahead and wrap this up now. But I'm going to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. If you were not able to catch the full live or you missed it, it's all good. Tone has figured out that it does allow us to do replays when it is, a very long show, which we tend to have all the time. But if you want to just get through your work day, you can always tune in on Tuesdays whenever we drop on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music. What's the other shit? I don't even know.
iHeartRadio.
Yeah, because I don't pay for nothing no more.
That's all you need to know. Look, just follow us on all the shit you see at the bottom of the screen.
It's Apple Podcasts. It's not Apple. You can't find you on the music player now.
You can in Spotify now. Spotify.
I don't know. I just Google Hoecially Awkward and then some Apple comes up.
Yeah, that's the link for Apple Podcast.
Well, I'm Google.
iPhone has a podcast.
Does it?
Yeah, they separated everything.
I never noticed.
Because the podcast app is
maybe
free.
because I never paid for Apple Music. I was always on somebody else's plan until they just decided like kick me off. And it's not the fact that they would kick me off, it's because they don't give you notice. Like, hey, I gotta remove you. Pre was the only one who was like, hey, I gotta do whatever. And I appreciated that because she gave me a heads up.
Spotify, I like that better.
But yeah.
Even if you don't have the premium, you can at least still keep using the app. You just got commercials to deal with. Because you're used to Apple Music. That's all it is. Like, you don't have to have a justification. We know why you don't like it.
Well, for all you deadbeat comedians out there, spend less time perfecting those jokes and more time perfecting being a dad. Until next time, we got a hoe.